Hello, hello. Whose birthday? Oh, Zero Filter Juice. Hold on a second. Hold on. I have to blow my nose. Sorry about that. Hope nobody's wearing headphones. Hello. Hey, Donnie Color. How you been? Zero Filter Jules. Hey, Lee. Artie in the house. What's the matter, Jules? Your birthday's coming. I didn't realize you guys were in here already. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I was eating popcorn. I didn't want to be chewing in your guys' ears. So, Jamie, I was just writing back to you. Girl, she's probably in the shower. She sent me this live. What's it called? Hold on. And it just started getting interesting. And now I'm like, great, I'm going live. I was listening to it. So it is, what is it called? Hold on. Return to Watts Island. They always come back. So about 40 minutes in, I would say, some guy who is a politician, or so he says, I don't know who he is saying that he's like investigating the Chris Watts case, I guess. So I just got into this and I'm listening and I'm like, oh shit, I have to go live. That's right. So, look how pretty Lee is. Sorry, Lee. I don't know how your comment got pinned up there. So I was just listening to that. It was kind of interesting. I didn't get much further than that, but this guy's like claiming he's a politician and I don't know. He's only 42. I guess he was like a legislator or some shit. And he's, I guess, looking into the Chris Watts case. I guess he believes in his innocence. I don't know. And I'm sorry. I find it interesting. Some people might not, but I do. Just to listen. What up, Capone? Scoop. Scoop is in the house getting the scoop. I don't know. I find it interesting to hear other people's theories and ideas and whatever. I know it sounds crazy, but you didn't get that far. Yeah, well, the first part, I guess the first 40 minutes of it, they were talking about, some drama that they were having with people. So, hello. Hey, Kimberly Michalski. So I was kind of I was a little lost. But I was like, I know Jamie didn't send this to me because of this. They're talking about drama. But what was really weird about it? I'm listening to these people who I don't know any of these people, okay? The channel, let me see what the channel name is. I don't know any of the people that are on panel on this, but they're talking about the drama in their little community, I guess. And I'm like, holy shit, might as well be talking about some people I know. Because it sounds like the same goddamn shit happens everywhere. I guess it's just the nature of the beast, right? It's the internet, and that's how things go down. Oh my God, this guy is blue. He killed them. No, I understand that. I understand that. I'm just saying, I don't know, call me crazy. I like hearing other people's ideas. It's just interesting to me how people think. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with me. But Voices Behind the Wall, is that the name of the channel? Or are you hearing things, Jem? So, hello, Jennifer G. How you doing? I haven't seen you around in a while. Hope you're good. Where the fuck did I just put my phone? Does anybody else do this? I just put my phone down 2 seconds ago, and I can't find it. My husband and my son are out for a little bit, so I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to schedule a live. My son had he had roller hockey practice, which is really boring to watch sometimes. So I was like, my husband had a game. So he took him out there and it's far. It's a good 25 minutes maybe from my house. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit this one out. And then they're going to stay for my husband's game. Oh my God, there's my phone. Hello. It is interesting. See, polka dot, Suzanne. I told you, girl. I don't know. I just like listening to other. I can't believe how far this case has. Oh yeah, Voices Behind the Wall. That's the name of the channel. I can't believe how far this case has stretched beyond its life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it blows my mind. It was 55 below zero last night. Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. That's fucking cold. It's freezing here too. I'm not sure how many degrees it is. Makeup Monster, read my last comment. Okay. Hold on, Jamie. Scroll up. How come I don't see your last comment? Oh, there it is. No, he thinks NK was there. He has a friend that worked for the prosecutor. He says they have GPS proof she was there, but Anadarko paid them to cover it up. Get out of here. If that is true, I mean, listen, I don't know. I was always one of the people that didn't believe in her being there. I genuinely thought she had nothing to do with it for a long time. I mean, I still kind of do. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. But I always go back to, why did they go to where is he? Wisconsin? Why did they go there? Why? Their excuse for going there was that he what do you call it? Their excuse for going there was like, I guess that they just like wanted to go there for their own knowledge or understanding or something like that, and it just never sat right with me. So if she was in on it, she should be prosecuted. I know Laura said she shouldn't. Well, Laura said she can't be, but she can be because they charge people separately, you know. So if she was in on it, then she deserves to be prosecuted, because she should be prosecuted, you know, for her participation, whether it was whatever it was, you know. I don't know if it was a full participation, but she should be. Yeah, but paying off sounds, that doesn't sound right either, polka dots. Suzanne, I hear you. I mean, you'd have to be paying an exorbitant amount, I guess, to, you know, well, I guess if it's a company, Anadarko, but why would Anadarko want to cover up for her and not him? That's the question. But I guess I have to finish listening to the live. Florida's 80 will drop to 62. Oh no, Lee, what are you going to do, girl? What are you going to do in the 62-degree weather? You might have to put a sweatshirt on. Here's what I got. This is what you get in New York. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it that good, but you see the ice rink? Oh my God, it's so dark. Let me see if I can turn a light on. Hold on. Where's the plug for this thing? Oh, all right. Hold on. My son was out here last night until, I don't know. Oh, fuck. That's fucking bright. Hold on a second. We're trying to make ice here. Not working so great, but all right, let me see if you guys can see it. Whoop. Well, it would help if I had my camera turned on. So there's a little ice. I don't know if it froze. It was cracking before. Yeah, see, not totally frozen. I mean, he skated on a little bit. Let me see if the other light goes on. Hold on. Let's see. The other light's probably better for you guys to see it. Hold on. Where's the damn? Oh, all right. Hold on. I'm putting you guys in a flower pot. This is what my husband has to fix the light on the side of the house. Whoa, that's bright. Holy shit. Okay, now you guys should be able to see it. So he was out here all night yesterday. I don't think it's frozen. I'm afraid to walk on it because I'm afraid I'll crack it. Let me see. Oh no, it's frozen over here. This side's frozen. The other side, I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's kind of hard to see, but we got an ice rink. That's frozen. That's pretty cool. Am I blocking the light? Yeah, you can't even see it. Wow, that sucks. All right, sorry. I tried. I mean, it's frozen. Yeah, it's definitely frozen on this side. I'm going to bust my ass right now. So cool. My son would love that, but our backyard is all bumpy and hilly. Well, Jem, they sell this thing called, this is on like, I don't know. I'll see if I can show you guys a little bit, but you know what? Let me get my phone and I'll join from my phone. And then I think because my phone picks up baby blues. Baby blues. All right, hold on a second. Let me go on here. I'll show you guys how it works here. No, I don't want to create a broadcast. How do I get in there? Oh, there we go. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to mute myself real quick, just so it doesn't. I'll wait until I actually enter. All right, there we go. Hold on. Hold on a second. How do I get? Is it making noise for you guys? I don't know how to make just me. No. Live. Don't call me. All right. I guess I don't know how to make this so it just shows just me. Let me remove my other thing. Okay. I don't know how you guys are gonna be. Oh yeah, my camera on my phone is way better. So it's basically just concrete, and then if you look inside, there's like a. You could probably see it better on this side. Hold on. Oh shit, it's cracking me a little bit. All right, if you go over here, there's like a little. Right? That. Oh, turn my Wi-Fi off. So there, I don't know if you guys saw that. There's a little lip that holds the water in right here. So it's like maybe 2 inches high, and then there's boards back there, obviously, and then over here there's a plug in it, like a little rubber thing. You guys aren't gonna be able to see that because I can't even see it, but so that holds all the water in. But it's but if you can't get this, you could get they sell this stuff called Easy Ice, and it's like a whole kit. Like, or you could buy. They have cheap ones. You don't need anything fancy. If you're not playing hockey, if you're just doing like a rink just for skating, you could either make your own, which is easy, or um, they sell ice rinks, like which is basically a tarp with like a blow up edge that you put air in, and you could just fill it up with water. Does your backyard need to be perfectly level? No, but it would help to put it on like the flattest land that you can. So I wonder where my figure skates are. I would skate on here for you guys, but I mean, not that I'm a figure skater. Oh shit, no, this is gonna crack. Did I just crack it? It's I mean, it's pretty frozen. My son was like, as soon as he wakes up in the morning, though, when this thing's up, he's like, Mom, I'm going outside. And he wants to be out here. He's like obsessed. He was out here all night. That's the problem. It's not level. Is it like flat or is it just lumpy? Because if it's flat, if it's at least flat, that's half the battle, The water will kind of find its own holes. Like, oh, Val said the same thing. If it's somewhat level, or flat rather, not level, but flat, then the water will find its way into leveling itself, if that makes sense. Like a pool does. If you put a pool in like a, I don't know, those pools that blow up, they have the little ring around them. The water's level. Mine was on unlevel ground, and the water stays level. It's just, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's flat. Oh, thank you, Johnny. So yeah, that's our ice rink. As you can see, he was making circles out here last night. So he's a busy little guy out here. He loves his hockey. That is for sure. All right, I'm gonna turn my camera off because I want to smoke a cigarette. So yeah, this is what's going on at my house this lately. This is what we do here. It just won't. The one side won't freeze. It sucks because it's in the sun all day. And so the sun kind of melts it a little bit. So we need like another, I don't know, we might need to make it deeper, but we'll try it. Jem, if you go, I'll go on I'll go on Amazon and I'll put it in my Amazon store. Because they sell it. My sister actually bought it years ago. It's just like they're so cheap. They're like $20, $30. It's literally like a tarp. So if you don't feel, if it doesn't work or you don't feel comfortable, at least, you didn't waste all that money because the Easy Ice rink is like thousands of dollars. So a lot of people have them. I'm part of this group on Facebook called Backyard Rinks or something. I forget the name of it. And you would not believe, Snoop, get over here. You wouldn't believe how many people, oh my God, where did he just shit? It stinks. Just want to make sure I didn't step in it. You wouldn't believe like how many people have like real deal hockey rinks in their backyard. It's insane. Mine feels cheesy compared to everybody else's. But you need a good 5 inches. Yeah, probably. Right now it's 3 inches. Well, my husband thought because like a real ice skating rink is like, I don't know, 2 inches maybe of ice. So he thought, maybe we'll just do like 2 or 3 inches. We probably should have done like 5, but we didn't. But then again, I'm kind of glad we didn't do 5 because we'd have like a fucking mosquito, pond in the backyard during the winter. Oh shit, I don't want Snoop walking on that. He's going to break his ass. Like in construction, water level will, yeah, exactly. Water always finds its level. So it's good. It's good to go. What up, Big Heck? Oh, you have a batting cage? My friend used to have that, Big Heck. My friend, he actually made it semi-pro. He made it pro, I think. I had 2 friends from high school that I was good friends with my whole life growing up. One of them made it to the Expos, but he was in, I don't know if he ever got called into the major leagues. I think he was in the minor leagues, which is crazy. Him and his brother both made it to minor league baseball. And then the other one made it to like AAA or some shit like that. He played for there's a division out here. I forget what it's called, but we have like the Long Island Ducks. It's a baseball team. It's not minor league, but it's like semi-professional. You know what I'm saying? So he played on that. He was a pitcher. I went and watched him. It was like the weirdest thing because I used to watch him when I was a kid. I used to go to all his baseball games. I was always at the baseball fields when I was a kid. Like all my guy friends played baseball growing up. So I was a huge baseball fan. And I I was like always watching them play baseball. And because like every single one of them did. But I mean, he made it pretty far. It was kind of weird watching him. I'm like, man, I used to watch him when he was like in 6th grade, Now here he is, like a pro, almost a pro. I had a bill for my oldest son. He fell out of love for the game now. Oh no, Big Heck. That makes me so scared. I hope my son doesn't, I don't know. I hope he doesn't, fall out of love with hockey, but you never know. He might, I don't know how he can. There's so much pressure on him. Sometimes I worry if there's too much pressure because so many people, are like rooting for him. But hey, Liquid Sunshine. Yeah, I'm scared. Hello. Hey, Lily. Great ring. I'm sure your son is happy to have it. You and your husband are great parents. Oh, thank you, Lily. We try. We try. I would love to have a freaking batting cage, Big Heck. Can I have it? I'll take a batting cage. I used to love going to the batting cage. That shit's fun. I did it a couple of years ago, and I was like, man, I didn't realize how out of shape I am because that shit. Do you do like the medium pitch like softball? That shit's fucking fast. Holy shit, fast shit. But yeah, I would love to have something like that. I remember my one friend who made it to like the minor leagues. Like we used to go to his house, and his dad just passed away. It's so sad. His dad used to like make him come home from school, and he had to do batting practice. And so like we'd be like waiting at his gate because his gate used to go to the school parking lot. So like we'd walk into his house after school and just like wait for him to come out when he was finished, batting practice. we'd be like at the park and you'd hear him like cranking balls out like all afternoon. And then he'd finally come out like all sweaty, like ready to play. Like see, we're not like that. My son, we're not like, Jesse, get outside and do, hockey practice. We don't do that to him. He does it at his own leisure, In fact, he does it so much I'm like, Dad, come outside. Dad, come inside. My husband's like, Jesse, I just want to relax. You just played 3 hours of ice hockey this morning. Like, just relax. And he doesn't want to. He wants to keep playing. So, I mean, he has like this drive. I don't know where it came from because I was never that passionate about anything when I was a kid. My mom used to have to drag me. She'd be like, did you practice your piano? Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I practiced my piano. Hey, Smokey. Smokey P. Why does it say I have a guest? I guess I'm my own guest. Oh, look, it's me and me. How you doing, Smokey? Smokey, do you know Big Hack? I feel like you guys would be like cool friends with each other because we don't get many guys in here. We got Smokey and we got Big Hack. Big Hack's he's cool people. I can't ice skate for shit. I'm getting better, Novemberine. I'm trying. I was trying to learn hockey stops. I mean, I always skated as a kid, so I'm not like a figure skater or anything by any means, but I always enjoyed skating. I like to rollerblade. I was like really into roller skating and rollerblading when I was a kid. And then when they built the ice rink, which is ironically the same one that my son goes to, I, was kind of into it, but I still always, preferred to rollerblade. So, I mean, if you could roller skate or rollerblade, you can ice skate. Zero, when's your birthday? I got to give you a banner, girl. Where's Big Heck at, MM? Yes, he's in here. He was in here. If he's here, yeah, that's Smokey P, and that's Big Heck. We don't have many guys. We got Smokey, Big Heck. Who else? Capone, obviously, and Kyle, who loves big brimmed hats. In case nobody's noticed, is he still here, Kyle? I know he's got this thing with these hats. Don't ask me what it is because I don't know. You've been trying to tell me what? Did I miss something? Hummingbird? I see you, Smokey P. Yeah, Smokey's good people. And then so is Big Heck. As a kid, we lived next to a cornfield. We would shovel a rink every winter. Oh, that's awesome. I like the cornfields. When I went to Hershey, Pennsylvania for my son's last, tournament before I don't know, they stopped doing hockey shit. There was like this huge cornfield right across from the rink. And I made him take this picture in the corn. He looked like all creepy. And like he's in all his hockey gear. And then he's like just standing like in this corn path. It was a cool picture. I gotta see if I can find that picture. It was a good picture. Oh, all right. I want to ask you guys, is Just Angel here? Where is she? I want to do a nail thing. Hold on a second. Let me rejoin my thing from my laptop. Hold on a second. Oh, look, there's twin me's. Oh, that's scary. That's a scary. Okay. Oh, no. Don't end. Shit, hold on. Oh, how do I leave this? Wait a second. I don't know how to get myself out of here. Add to stream. This is fucked up. Oh, wait, what if I just do this? All right, well, I'm still there. I don't know how to get rid of myself. Can you guys hear me? I hope so. My mother and her brothers all had houses around my grandparents' house. My grandpa would flood his driveway. I remember one time it had snowed. Been trying to tell you. It was her birthday. Oh, okay. Hold on. Now that I'm back on here, let's give her the birthday banner. Hold on. I'm going to put happy birthday 0. You have to get the birthday banner. I swore it was her birthday in the beginning, but I didn't know if it was today. But you know what? If I'm not live again, whenever her real birthday is, we'll just give it to her today. My girl, Zero Filter Jules, she's good people. All right. And yes. Oh, that's so weird. How come it's not like scrolling? It's weird. All right. Well, you got like a permanent looking banner. I don't know why it's not like the ticker banner style, but I don't know. I don't know shit about StreamYard, so I'm not very good at it. Hello, Destiny Lynn. It's in a half hour. Oh, I forgot. You're like way ahead of us. All right, so good. We're gonna be here on your birthday. That's fucking awesome. I'm so excited. So happy birthday to Zero Filter. Oh, I see you, baby blues. I was scared you blocked me. You knew how much I love your ass. Ah, baby blues. Yeah. So happy birthday to Jules. Happy birthday. Oh yeah. I wanted it. All right. Let me see if I can do this. I want you guys to vote on a nail look. You guys pick it, and I'm going to try to recreate it. So let me get my pictures. I know it's like corny, but you know what? We got to do something fun around here because we just got to do something fun every once in a while. Can't be fucking all drama bullshit all the time, right? Hold on. Where's my pictures? Did I show you guys my new camera lens? Hold on. Look at me distracting myself. So, all right. Oh, shit. I'm a little bit of a mess right now, so don't mind me. I was cleaning all day. All right. Check this out. So this is my old camera. What the fuck is that? Oh, I guess my son was taking pictures. I let him use this. I'm teaching him how to take pictures. This is my old first DSLR camera. So old. Look, I lost the eyepiece. It's like all beat up. So my husband got me this. Ugh. This is my new one. Well, my camera I bought, but my husband got me the lens for Christmas. Look at this fucking thing. I was like, oh, that's big. So I gotta thank Science Girl. I know she like hasn't been around, or maybe she has been, but this thing's fucking pretty sweet. Yeah, look how big it is. It's like huge, and it's really heavy. So Science Girl must have like guns like Hulk Hogan, because I don't know how you could be a photographer. You have to have like a tripod or something. I don't know how the fuck you walk around with this thing. I feel like a goddamn paparazzi. I'm almost like embarrassed because it's so big. Like I'm walking into like the hockey rink the other day, and I'm like, hold on, let me get my camera out. And it's huge. Look at this compared to the other one. And this lens is big. I thought this lens was huge. Well, hold on. It's zoomed out. All right. So I thought this was big. No, look at the size. Look at the size. It's like ridiculous. So yeah, this thing is pretty. Yo, what up, Bondrama? This thing's gigantic, but I'm gonna have fun with it. I can't wait to bring it to the city one day. That'll be fun. Well, it's Catherine. It's actually specifically made for a sports lens. It's actually called a sports lens. So this is what they use if you go to like basketball games or I don't know, hockey games. This is what they shoot with most of the time, professional photographers. So any professional photographer could use it, but I'm just saying it's fast and it lets in a lot of light. So it's very good for, I still got to like kind of learn how to use it. I don't know if you guys can see the pictures. Let me see. You know, I'm still learning photography, even though I worked with a photographer. You know, you're always learning. Let me see if there's a picture where I'm not doxing one of the kids' names. Hold on. The learning process. All right. Why is my camera not moving? But it's huge. Leisha, there it is. Girl, that is my go-to lens. I want one more lens, Leisha, but I got the Sigma one. I didn't get the Canon because I don't know, the guy at the camera store talked my husband into this one for some reason, which I was like, dude, I didn't want the Canon one, to be honest, because it was white and it doesn't match my camera. So I kind of like that it's black, but this one has the image stabilizer in it. Like, but I don't know. Do you know what these fucking switches are? I mean, I know what obviously the autofocus one is, but what the hell's going on? Why is there so many goddamn switches on this thing? So, like I said, I'm still figuring out. Like, there's a buttons here. What are the buttons for? I don't know. I know what this is for. This is so you can mount it on a tripod. Because if you mount your camera from here where it normally mounts, you'll like smash it. It's too heavy, but yeah, I don't know about the rest of that. It says, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. And the manual it came with is not too good because they expect that if you're buying something like this, you know what it is, but you know, it's not really like a consumer lens. So I guess, so yeah, it's fucking huge. It's a huge lens. It's really heavy, so I have to put it down. I look like a goddamn mess right now, but hush, boy. My thoughts on communism. Do you really need to know my thoughts on communism? Because wouldn't anybody's thoughts on communism not be good? It's in manual switches and stabilizers. I know. I wish like my other lens says image stabilizer. I don't know why it doesn't just say it. It says focus. All right. Then it says full 3M. I don't know what the fuck that is. OS. I would assume that's the stabilizer. And then custom. C something. C2, C1 off. I don't know what the fuck that means. Girl, you got me. I'll learn. They have cheat sheets you could get on Amazon. Yes. They have them on your phone. You could actually just download them. I have a tripod, Val. I have one. If you have any questions, just call me. All right. Thanks, Alicia. I was like, where's Alicia? Boom. She popped up. Thank you. Because I was like, I was going to get in touch with you. I forgot. I was going to like text you the other day and show you because you were the one who, it was funny because you had suggested it to me. And then I was like researching online, like what's the best settings to use when you're photographing hockey, because you know it's hard. Hockey's really hard because they're moving so goddamn fast, and then the lighting sucks. Usually in the rinks, like it's not good lighting, so it's hard to get like nice pictures. And you don't want to use a flash, obviously, because you don't want to blind anybody while they're playing hockey. Kyle, I don't have a wide brimmed hat, dude. Sorry. I don't. I just don't really wear those. Do you really think I'm gonna look like great in a hat right now? I'm like, look like I'm homeless right now. Anyway, Migo Monster has a very fast lens with excellent aperture. That's what they say. That's what they say. 2.8, right? Aperture. Which I try to keep it set on, but it's kind of hard when in hockey. I was trying, like, it was hard for me to get super clear pics. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get there. I'll learn. It's so, I get like so confused with the aperture, and like sometimes I'm like, oh my God, what does the aperture do? Like, and I should know this shit by now because I've been, taking pictures for how long? So when I used to work with the photographer, he used to set my camera up. He would put all the settings on and he'd be like, bye, see you later. And then he would come and like do a little settings check. So I never really had to mess with my things. If you're shooting hockey going on to F8, yeah, that's what I was on. And then I had it at, I'll tell you exactly what I had it on. I had a 2000 ISO. And this was somebody I read that was using the same lens to photograph hockey. But my rink might be a little brighter because it was getting like a little blown out. Oh, and do you shoot in RAW? That's what I was going to ask you. Yeah, Alicia is smart. YouTube has, yes. I was watching some of those the other night. They do. This one guy was really good. I swear to God, every photography channel you go to, they have fucking an accent. They're like, hello, this is Jacques, and I am teaching you photography. You must fix the aperture. I'm like, do you have to have an accent to be like a professional photographer? Like, what's going on? You always shoot in RAW. All right. So I think I'm going to do that because, I mean, I know how to edit photos. There's one thing I know how to do. But I see, because if you fuck up, you could at least fix it. Because there's sometimes like where the exposure's overexposed or whatever. Like this is one kind of good picture I got of my son. Hold on. The other day. I mean, it's pretty good for just starting out with the lens. Look at how he uses his fucking edges, even on his skate. Like, look at that. He's on like the sides. If you're a skater, you know what that means. He's using his edges, meaning that, like, if you look at my picture right there and look at his skate, you see how his skate is sideways? It looks like he's on the side. Most kids can't even do that. Your edges are like the most important part of skating when you're that young. Well, when you're a skater, period. RAW gives you more room to fix things. Yeah, that's exactly what I was reading the other day. So I was like, oh, all right, that's good. Where are you going, Hummingbird? You gotta do your hair? I would break an ankle. Full on drama. I would love to watch you skating. Could you do a live one day where you just skate, like try skating? Full on drama. I think you would be so funny if you went out and did shit like that, because you're so funny. And your laugh just makes people laugh, just like you just make people laugh just by laughing. Catherine, do you wear wide brimmed hats? Catherine, I don't think she does, but Catherine's really pretty. Full on drama likes wide brim hats. I heard. I don't know if FOD, he showed up here one day and he loves wide brim hats. I mean, he's not hurting anybody, so what am I gonna do? He likes hats. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm too fat to... Andy, you're not fat. If you keep eating that meatloaf, though, boy, you're gonna be fat. I can ice skate on my ass. I didn't realize so many... You know what the biggest problem is? I'm gonna tell you guys why people can't ice skate. Because they go like this. They think because the ice skates are straight that they have to skate straight like that. All right, Snoop, relax. Nobody's like hurting me. Really, you have to push out, push out, push out. That's how you skate. You don't skate like this. I go to the ice rink and I call them the wall climbers. Yeah, grown adults are like this on the side. They're like, and I'm like, clinging to the wall is not going to help you skate. And I want to go up to all of them and be like, no, don't go like this. That's not how you skate. You have to go kind of in a Y, in a sense. You're kind of like that. That's how your legs are supposed to go. You're pushing out. I know it sounds weird because you think the skate is straight and going that way, so that you should be moving that way. So that's why you see people doing this weird like thing like this, but you're really supposed to push out. So that's why people can't skate. So if you just knew that, you're supposed to push your legs out. Alicia, did you move? Because I'm like, where are you going ice fishing in Louisiana, girl? I've never been ice fishing. Well, I've never been regular. I'm a wall cleaner. Hey, listen, but you're not going to learn how to skate by holding on to the wall. You're only going to learn if you get your ass on the ice. My glasses are so dirty right now. Hold on a second here. Stop a second. Clean them. I'm probably going to bust my ass. I've never been skiing. I want to try going skiing. FOD, do a gaming live where you have to interact. Kyle, have you ever had sex with a white person? Oh, shit. Fod. I came in your live last night, Fod. I know you saw me because you said hi to me. And next thing I know, I woke up at like, I don't know, I just passed out with your live on. I woke up like a couple of hours later and I think you were ended by that time. So I have no idea what happened. I had the worst headache last night. And I passed out. I would break my hip if I tried to ice skate. I think if you don't, if you know how to rollerblade, you could figure out ice skating. It's pretty much the same motions. Ice skating was easier for me than roller skating, but once I learned to roller skate, I was roller skate this. Sarah, were you one of those people that, did like the spins and like dance on their ice skates? Oh my God, I can't wait. I have to go I ordered new lenses for my glasses because I have like they're under warranty. So it was I don't get this. How are they able to do this? So when I first bought the lenses, they were like, what? They're like a couple 100 degrees. Well, yeah, Kim, I would definitely be careful in that case. I mean, you don't want to hit your head or fall. That's dangerous. All right. So when you buy brand new glasses, the lenses are like what? Like $200? Just the lenses, just the stupid plastic. So I bought the glasses last year, right before COVID, right before we went into lockdown. And the girl told me at the place, she's like, come back in a year before the year's up and get your lenses replaced. So I was like, what? I'm thinking, why would I do such a thing? So sure enough, yeah, you could get new lenses before your thing's up, but it's freaking $25. And I'm like, how could they afford to do that for $25? But then they charge you $200. Doesn't make any sense. I'm so afraid of falling and someone bleeding over my fingers. Girl, Bella, I was like the first or second time I went ice skating in my entire life. Smokey, let's do the Smokey dating show. Smokey, can we have like a YouTube dating show for you? I've always wanted to do this. I asked Laura, but she wasn't that down with it. But I was like, we should do like a dating show. That would be so funny. Let me know if you're into it. Anyway, so, all right. Yeah. So I think it was like the first or second time I went ice skating. Sure enough, some kid fell and another kid right behind him ran over his fingers. Dude, I've never seen so much blood in my life. It was disgusting. There was blood all over the ice. They made everybody get off. It was like a whole big thing. Mega Monster. Smokey, like I was thinking we could do like a dating show. Like we'll have 3 bachelorettes. We'll have you ever see the movie Mallrats? We'll do something like that. Except I don't have like a stage. We'll have to do it virtually because, it's COVID and we live far away from each other. But I was like, wouldn't that be cool if we did like a dating show? We found somebody, we found romance. Don't say it can't be done because it can be done. It can be done. And it has been done, right? There's been YouTube relationships. People find love on YouTube. It's possible. Smokey, I think that I watched a video. I believe it's your ex, right? You guys are like done. You guys look so cute together. I think it was your ex. You were in the car with, sorry, I'm feeding my dog. But you guys like seemed so, I don't know, it was cute. I think that's who it was you were in the car with. You did the dating game, Full on Drama. Full on Drama, you'd make a good host. I found my love on MySpace and Facebook. Really? How many people in here? Look at that, Smokey. You already got somebody, Christy. Full on Drama, you should go on Laura's Twitch. She's streaming some type of movie. The person won movie night with me. Oh, shit. Who won? You're not going to tell us who won? I tried internet dating way back in the day, and I met this really nice guy, but he was too nice. Is that like fucked up? Yeah, it is. Because as women, we're like, no, you're not abusive enough. I need somebody who's just a tad more abusive. Thanks. I don't like nice guys. Yes, it's up. Go look. All right. Somebody want to grab the Mama Beth one? That must have been an interesting, delightful movie time. Did you guys talk? What'd you talk about? No, I'm just kidding. What was that Full on Drama? I would have entered that contest. Somebody asked the other day if Full on Drama was giving away a burrito blanket, and I was like all about that life. I was all about that life. but she got disqualified. Thank God she wasn't present. Oh, wait, so she didn't win? I was going to say that probably would have been an interesting night. Check out MM's. Oh, thank you, Zero Filter, Jules. Oh my God, dating show would be amazing. See, that's what I'm saying. We could have like one, we could call it, what could we call it? Smokey Looking for Love. And we'll have 3 girls and they have to ask him a bunch of questions. No, he asks them questions, right? Smokey has to ask them a bunch of questions and then we hook them up. I like when chicks like the bad boys. It worked in my favor for a long time. Can I guest host? Sure, why not? I wanted the burrito blanket because I forgot. I was going to get my son that for Christmas because this kid is going to turn into a burrito. Every night, this kid wants to eat burritos. He loves them. I like good boys, super, super straight lace. Well, I did both. So I went from like one extreme to the other. So I dated my ex and he was completely like too bad. He was too bad. He was, messing around with drugs and all that shit. I mean, yeah, the motorcycle, the whole 9 yards. He was the bad, And then after I broke up with him, I was like, I'm going to date a cop. Yeah. Because like, I'm going to go from one extreme to the next. And I dated a cop and he was a pussy. He was too far, extreme the other way. And then I met my husband. I knew my husband, but like we connected during this time. And I was like, he was like right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But he's a good guy. But like he lived his life too when he was younger. So he was kind of like just perfect, just the right amount. Like Goldilocks when she's like tasting her porridge, like this one's too cold, this one's too hot, this one's just right. That's my husband. Like he's just right. He's just right. He's got the right, just like myself, he's got the right mix of prepper, happy birthday. I'm sorry that Zero Filter Jules is stealing your thunder with her birthday. I'm just kidding. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I was like, I lived my life too and did stupid shit. So I probably was worse than him now that I think about it. But, we fit together. But I don't like the bad guys because they come with a lot of problems. Smokey already won the dating show? Damn. I can't do it on Valentine's Day. Well, you guys know, I've said it. Maybe you don't know. I hate Valentine's Day. I hate it. I'm trying to be a little bit, more open to it, but I just think it's a really fucked up holiday. No, full on drama. This cop was such a pussy. Like he wouldn't even go to the store and like return something. He bought me this dress from Guess, right? And it was too small on me. He bought me like, I don't know, extra small. I mean, I was not skinny at that time. And I'm like, it doesn't fit. I'm like, you're going to return it. He wouldn't even go in the pizzeria by himself. And I used to be like, how are you a cop? How are you a cop? How do you function? Well, he used to sit in his, car and write tickets out pretty much. That was all he did all day. But yes, oh my God, Lily, he was a huge mama's boy. I'll never forget. I go over his house. Now, he was 30 at the time, okay? I was in my 20s. He was 30. He was still living at home. I walk in his bedroom. My husband's going to kill me for talking about this, but whatever. I walk in his bedroom, and he legit had a fucking airplane hanging from the ceiling. Like, he still lived at home with his mom and dad. It's like the Long Island ranch, split level ranch. It's like, when you walk in the front door, there's like steps that go up and steps that go down. I have like 10 friends that had the same house, probably more than that. So he lived upstairs with the parents, but there was a fully furnished apartment downstairs. Why he had to live upstairs with the parents, I don't know. But like I said, he was in his 30s, and he's living with his parents still, and he had a fucking airplane hanging from the ceiling. And then he he was all weird having me in his room and shit because his mom. But I'll never forget, there was this one day his mom used to serve him like dinner. He got sick, okay? And I go over there and she comes out with like, you know, the trays they give you at McDonald's? Yeah. She comes out with like one of those and she like has chicken noodle soup for him. And I was like, oh my God, dude, like this is a little much. And then she sits down on the couch and she starts massaging his fucking feet. And I was just like, dude, what? Like, what? Like, why is your mom massaging your feet? It was so creepy. It was so creepy. Now I do that to my son, but he's 8. He's a little baby. I play with his little feet. When he's a grown man, I'm not touching his feet anymore, dude. That's like, get a girlfriend and let her massage your feet. I'm not going to touch your stinky adult 30-year-old cop foot, but I'll touch your little 8-year-old hockey foot. Like, I don't even think my son would let me do that. It was weird. I was like, dude, this is weird. You know, it was almost like one of those things. I was like, I don't want to look, but I kind of can't look because it's kind of weird. You know, there were just a few things that were happening like that with his mom. And I was like, dude, like I knew his mom didn't like me, but it doesn't matter. I could have been like God and she wouldn't have liked me because nobody was good enough for her son. Nobody. But like massaging his feet. Yeah, that was weird for me. I hate feet too, Carol. I think that's why it freaked me out even more. I mean, listen, maybe you guys don't think it's weird. I think it's weird. I'm sorry. I just do. Blart, like the what's his name? Paul Blart. Yeah, there's a weirder story. Oh my God, Beefergs. Beefergs. Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing, Beefergs. That might have happened at some point in time. It could have been. It could have happened. It might have happened. I was like, dude, he had like, like back in like the 90s when that show Trading Spaces was on and it was all about like those sponge paintings and shit, all the special effects you could do with paint. This dude legit had a fucking like sponge painted room. It was like blue, it was like navy blue sponge painted. And then he had like the fucking airplane hanging from the ceiling, which was weird. And he still had like all these like toy cars and shit like it was a legit child's room. I was like, dude, you're 30 years old. Like you haven't like redone your room. Like when I was still living at home, because listen, I shouldn't put him completely down. It's normal for kids in New York to stay in their parents' houses way past the age of, normal, I guess, which would be like 18 or 20s or some shit to move out. It's very normal for kids to live in their, houses. Not so much for guys, definitely more for girls, but I know a lot of guys that lived at home with their parents for a long time because it's really hard to afford, living by yourself in New York. But like, I'm like, you have a whole fucking apartment downstairs. Why wouldn't you live down there at least? Or like, I don't know, or just redo your room. Like when I was in my 20s, I remember like I had money. I went out, I redid my room. Like I tried to make it look like an adult room. I was like, shit, if I'm going to be stuck here and home, like I want my room to at least look like I'm a grown ass woman, like take all these little fucking posters off the walls. But like his room legit looked like it was like a 5-year-old's room. I mean, it was weird. It was weird. And then I went to break up with him because it was too weird for me. And then he showed up at my dad's wake. And then like, I was like, Leanna, you're being a little too judgmental. Like, he's nice. So what? His mom rubs his feet, but ultimately it just wasn't for me. Nope. Can't deal with that. I could deal with a mama's boy. Like, because I respect that a man loves his mother. I think that's like a good thing. You don't want to date a guy who treats his mom like shit. But like when your mom is like serving you like chicken noodle soup on a little tray, I don't know. Like sit at the table like a big boy. You know what I'm saying? She's like babying him. Like, here's your soup. Like she talked to him kind of like baby. Oh, so weird. It was so weird. And like there was nowhere to hang out because like his mom was always there. She was always there. And I was like, oh, it was just so weird. It was so weird, so weird. So yeah, I had a, and that. Thank God. My husband had just gotten out of a relationship at that time. And we kind of started talking through this guy, but we didn't start dating until like way after I broke up with him. but we started kind of like, talking. I mean, I knew him through my friend, my best friend's brother. He used to pretty much be best friends with my best friend's brother. That makes sense. So that's how we knew each other. Did she be Fergs? She probably did. I wouldn't be surprised. Like she was so doting on him, and I just ugh. It just ugh. Ugh. No, I didn't get a food tray, Kathleen. You think that bitch that bitch hated me. Hated me. He first of all, he was the youngest of 4 kids, okay? So he was like the baby, and she was Puerto Rican. And if you know anything about Puerto Rican moms, their baby is like their baby. Like the baby, the male baby son, that's the baby. And like they win over everybody. So she treated him like he was still a baby. It was weird. He was a nice guy. He was just not for me. Like he didn't I remember I brought him to a family party one time, and like that was a big test for me. If you came to a family party with me, if you could talk to my family, and I know it was overwhelming because I have a huge family, like, but if you could hang with my cousins at least, like everybody at my family parties was very welcoming. It's not like my family used to be like, our shit doesn't stink. My aunts would like talk to you or somebody. They'd make sure you have food. They'd probably overwhelm you with food because they're Italian, but like he would, he just stood there. Like, and I was like, oh no, can't do this. Like when I brought my husband, he like fit in right away. It was like boom, he came, he talked to all my uncles, they all loved him. I think they like my husband, but I think like if they could choose, they probably would take my husband and like be like, yeah, fuck you, Leanna. Like they liked him that much. Imagine if he married your evil sister. Oh, she would have loved him, Capone, because she would have been able to boss him all around. He was too much of a, I don't know. And there was more to it than just his mom. I mean, he just like, I don't know, he was just like so boring. So boring. Then I found out that he used to like hit on people that he fucking pulled over. So yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. Italians, Greek, Portuguese. If the mama does not like you, big problem. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Like she didn't. I don't think she liked anybody. Even because his other brother was married too, and you could tell she didn't care for his wife, which his wife was awesome. She was probably the coolest person in the whole family, but she would give the wife an attitude like all the time and criticize her. My husband is a mama's boy, but not a weird type. See, my husband is too, but not like, yeah, exactly. Not weird. My husband just loves his mom, and his mom always took care of him. So, but they're not creepy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're normal. They have a normal relationship with boundaries and shit, My ex's mom, hold on. I love saying mom. I could always tell who's from, what do you call it? England. And doesn't Australia say mum too? My ex's mom told me that I wasn't Italian enough for her taste. Oh my God, that's so fucked up. But he really wasn't right for me, complete mama's boy. I don't know how people even do that anymore because there's like, it's very rare that a person's 100% anything. What's Italian enough? Like, what would have been, Judith? Like, oh, you're 75%. Okay, you could stay. What the fuck? You're not Italian enough. It's kind of funny. My ex-husband was a mama's boy. He could do nothing wrong. Oh, zero filter, Jules. See, that's one of the most infuriating things is like, I mean, I would never complain to my mother-in-law about my husband. There's nothing to really complain about. But like, sometimes when like you're talking and you'll just like make that little comment. Oh, that woman, she would not have went for it. No fucking way. My mother-in-law is awesome because dude, I wouldn't have gotten my new kitchen if I wasn't for her. So I was like, I love you. She talked my husband into getting a new kitchen. I was so excited like when she did that. I was like, you're the best. Thank you. You're on my side. Thank you. Ems, we're all mutts. I mean, I'm probably a rarity. I'm fucking half Italian, half Hungarian. That doesn't happen much. I don't know many people that are only two things like me. But there's still people that are 100% Italian. 100. Your biological mom is 100% Italian. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alicia, I always forget you're adopted. That's right. Did you ever meet her? I always ask people that. Is that rude? I'm so rude. Sorry. My husband's mom could be a bit clingy because I'm just asking because I know that if it was me, I would probably want to find my birth parents because I am nosy and shit. And I need to know everything. My husband's mom could be a bit clingy, but it's because she lost her other brother to an overdose 10 years ago. So she's afraid to lose him. I totally pugwash, and yeah, that's totally understandable. Get out of here, Ems. That's crazy. I don't meet many Ukrainian. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't meet many other Hungarian people. It's very rare that I meet that. Yeah, that's an awesome mother-in-law that helps you. She talked him into it, and he like came to me one day. He's like, I was talking to my mom, and she was saying that we could probably do the kitchen for whatever cheap. Little did he know, our budget we double. What was our original budget? I think it was around like 8 or 10,000. No, we went like way over that. Way over that. No, I think he said 5,000 at first, and I was like, yeah, okay, dude. You're funny. Because he didn't plan on doing the floor and everything and getting all new appliances. But I was like, if we're gonna do this, we should do it the right way. But then he ended up winning about, what was it, like $7,000 or $8,000 from the lottery. So technically, we kind of stayed in our budget because he only had to pay probably around a little bit more than $5,000 for a kitchen. Found my birth mom and a brother and sister. Then I found the other birth sister in England. Oh, get out of here, Alexis. Alexis, are you doing okay? Last time I saw you, your dog was sick or something. Did you ever get my email? Oh, Hummingbird. I don't know. Is she here still? I think she is. I don't think she went anywhere. It took me 2 years to find birth mom, adopted twice. Wait a second. What? Wow. Alexis, is that you in the picture? You look like J-Lo. If that's you, you're gorgeous. Sorry. I always tell everybody how pretty they are. Holy shit. I cannot imagine. We just met. She wanted marriage and grandbabies. What the hell? George's fiance loves us. He is pals with my hubby too. They beg us to do things with them. It's so cool. We wouldn't have gotten any luckier. They come every Sunday. He walks in and says, "What's for dinner?" Now that's how my husband was with my mom. We were like so close, and we included her in on everything. I always wonder how it would have been if my dad was still around, like how that would have went down, but who knows? There are some genetic issues with that combo, but it's nothing that medicine can't help. What's that? My ex-mother-in-law slapped my ex for effing it up. What? She adored me, and then the next 3 wives, damn girl, he gets around, would irritate her. That when I saw her, she would yell at me for leaving her son. Aw. Oh, there you are. All right. Soldier. I just asked her today if you guys connected. Yesterday was football, so we made wings and crock pot mac and cheese and brownies. Val, can you adopt me? I want to come over for some wings. Well, I don't eat wings, but I'll eat the mac and cheese for sure. Brownies that have chocolate chip cookies in them. What? That sounds good. That's me. J-Lo, no. But yeah, Alexis, wow. Well, no, you do kind of look like her. Your hair color is really pretty too. He's on the 5th wife, Sarah. 5th wife. Wow. That's interesting. How do you even want to get married after the 4th time? Married once and only once, and I will never get married again. I don't even I don't ever plan on getting divorced, but I'm just saying, God, if some crazy, out of this world thing happened, I don't even know if I'd want to get married a 2nd time, let alone a 5th time. I loved my mother-in-law too. We were close even after the divorce. That happens a lot, Grave Dodger. He is a common denominator. He can't be alone. Sounds like he might have some kind of addiction or something. What do they call that? Lust addiction. Did he get married really quick? Yeah, it seems like he's the common denominator. Catherine, you've been married twice. See, are you gonna get married again? I know some people that were married twice and they're like, that's it, I'm not doing a third time. But some people do, and that's all right. You can email. No, Hummingbird. I was asking if you and Soldier asked if you saw her email. I think she said, did you see her email? 15 years together, not married though. American Patriot. Patriot. Did I just say Patriot? What the fuck? Patriot. Now single and loving it. There you go, girl. I can't imagine like the whole dating scene. I don't even want to imagine it. I listen to some people no, it's okay. Some Hummingbird, don't worry about it. You don't have to email. Don't worry about links or anything. Just be safe. Be safe, girl. What was I just gonna say? I hear like stories from people that are single now, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I can't imagine being in the dating scene with like the internet, and guys are so creepy sending dick pics. No thanks. No thanks. Hello, American Patriot. I almost said Patriot again. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Married twice. First marriages can be like the first waffle cooked toasted. Okay, Lancy, that's funny. The first waffle. Because I hate the first waffle. I'm always like, does anybody want the first one? Because it's never cooked enough. It's never cooked enough, ever. Oh, man, that's funny. The first waffle. One time was enough for me. I will never marry it. Marianne, seriously, you never get married again? You're so young. You're so young. But I get it. I don't know. I think I'd feel the same way. I'd be like, nope, I don't want to go through all this again. I don't think I would want to. It's non-existent with COVID. My friend slept with a 27-year-old. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God, she's almost 50. Well, she must have had a fun night. Married once. Hold on. Married once and messed that up real good and could never marry again. Wow. Don't worry about answering for now. Butthead. Butthead. I haven't heard that in a long time. Never say never. Yeah, maybe you didn't meet the right person. Yeah, Catherine, dick pics are not good. I don't know why guys would ever think that that's like even like, no, sorry. I don't think any woman wants to just see a picture of your dick for no reason. Like, oh, yay, thanks. Okay. I would be creeped out if somebody sent me one of those. My cousin's ex-girlfriend, I'm still friendly with her. She would tell us all these stories about all these guys sending her. She's like, this one guy was at work, okay, went in the bathroom and was jerking off in the bathroom at work and took a picture for her. I'm like, at work. All right, dude, that's weird. But if you got caught by your boss, like, oh no, I'm sorry. She said he sent a video, not a picture, a video. Yeah. So okay. What if your boss walks in? Dicks are just ugly. So are vaginas. I don't know. They're all ugly. Really. At any angle, those are nasty looking. I think like, I don't know, they do it to like be like, here's my dick. Like, why would you do that to somebody? I don't know. I don't, no thanks. No thanks. At any angle, there's a nasty looking. Please don't send them gloating. Yeah, no. I'm happily married to my bestie for 23 years. We still have a blast. I couldn't do without him. The right one is out there. Hello, Starlight. So I just feel like it's not going to happen again. I have high expectations now, and I'm jaded. Well, you know what, Marianne? I felt like that when I broke up with my ex, not husband, but boyfriend. But we were together for like almost a decade. And I seriously felt like I'm never going to meet anybody that treats me the way he does. And, he treated me really well, and, for pretty much the whole relationship until the end. Like maybe like the last year, but like I felt like I was never gonna like connect with somebody like that again. I felt like I was never, like, nothing was ever gonna be the same. And look, I got married, so, and I love my husband, and it's a different relationship, but it's in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that was bad is good, so I don't have to worry about that. but I wasn't looking for him. We just kind of like found each other. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't like I went out, I was kind of dating somebody when we connected, but like, sorry, I really wasn't looking, but we didn't start dating till after that. But it was like, I don't know. I was kind of like in that mind state where like I really wasn't looking. I had gotten out of that whole like I'm never going to meet somebody again. And as soon as I started getting out of that like negative way of thinking, I found somebody. You don't realize how much you're thinking fucks your own head up and like your life. You know what I'm saying? Not your life, but well, yeah, it is hard. That's the one thing, Marion. I would probably wait until my kids were like raised. My kids. I have one kid, and Snoop. Snoop, shut up. But that is the one thing that would be really hard for me would be bringing somebody around my son. But like, I don't even want to think of that. I would never have to do that. Hopefully, it's usually when it happens when you're not. Judith, it so does. It so does. It so does. Marianne, you watched what was that show? Teen Mom, right? I think you did. Is it you or somebody else I used to talk to? I know I talked to Purple Rain about Teen Mom, but somebody else used to watch it. That's usually when it happens, when you least expect it. Shitty relationships are what teach us what we want and don't want in the future. There you go, soldier photos. There you go. There you go. Well, it sucks because if you have a bad experience, it's very hard to like want to, go through that again and put your love and your trust into somebody. I felt like that too. I mean, I was with somebody for a long time. When you're with them, even just dating for, over 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, it's like you get so used to that person that, you almost feel like you have to reinvent yourself. Like when you break up with them, like you have to find yourself again. Teen Mom. All right. Remember Chelsea on Teen Mom? And she thought she was never going to meet another guy. She was so hung up on that guy, Adam, who's a total loser. And then that guy, Cole, came around and it was like, he like just came in, accepted her kids, like her kid at the time. She only had the one kid. Like there's guys out there. That'll meet your kids, that'll love your kids, or might even have their own kids. You're still young. You're so young. I love November Rain. You watch Teen Mom. I haven't watched she left the show. I didn't even know that. I was actually watching, yeah, I always like Chelsea too. I can't stand that girl, Cal. Ugh. I'm starting to like, what's her name again? Although I didn't watch the last season because I don't know. I just forgot it was like on. I guess because we're on here so much, right? I forgot the TV exists. But Brianna's an idiot. That girl is dumb as a fucking doornail. She's so stupid. I just was on, what was it, Instagram, and I follow this Teen Mom like Instagram page, and I was watching all the videos yesterday. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know she was leaving. I had no idea. Cal's a bitch. Cal's an asshole. She's just an asshole. Can't stand that woman. COVID is not good for dating. I wouldn't think it is. It's got to be harder. By the way, a good tip to all that have Netflix, go watch Bridgerton series. What is it about, Judith? My ex's next wife bought him then all these different ransoms around her kid. I think you meant randoms around her kid, having them call. Ew, that's gross. Yeah, call him daddy after 6 days. No. Yeah, Teen Mom's about to bite the dust. I don't know how it's been going for this long. I honestly don't. I mean, they're like way past their teens. Oh, I was going to say the other mom I'm starting to like a little more because I couldn't stand her when she was younger was Leah, the one with the twins. I mean, I always felt bad for her story because, the daughter had all those needs and everything. Yes, Chelsea's pregnant again, right? Or Cal. Cal had another baby. I didn't even know that. I'm like, how many fucking babies is this girl going to have? How many fucking, I feel like it turned from like a reality show that showed girls who had babies young, who were trying to, really make it through life and go to school and raise a kid, to like, now it's like they all have money And it's like, sure, Kel, you could pop out kids because you got enough money to raise them. But normal women, teen moms especially, usually aren't successful. I mean, and that's just a statistic. I'm just saying, not trying to be an asshole, but statistically, teen moms, usually don't get to go to college. They don't get good jobs. They don't have good careers because they have kids to raise. And we all know, all of us who are moms in here, we all know how hard it is to raise a kid and how expensive it is. So, you like when you have a kid, you don't have time to sit there. Some of them did, but it's like, yeah, Kel, if you weren't on Teen Mom, would you have enough money to raise all those kids? No. And what are these people going to do when the money runs out from Teen Mom? Where are they going to work? What are they going to do? How are they going to make money? Like Chelsea's set because her dad's a fucking dentist and she'll probably be set for life. But, what about the rest of them that didn't grow up like that? What about Janelle and Barbara? I miss Barbara. She needs her own show. What's hold on a second. I just saw Smokey, the Queen's Gambit. What's that? Smokey, what's that about? I saw that as a period piece. I love those. I just saw something about, I don't know. What's HBO X? Is it X? I don't know what the fuck it is. They have like this show they're saying is going to be the next Sopranos. I'm like, I wouldn't go there, but I think Kaylin finished school and got a degree. You're right, Emoji Girl. I think she got a broadcasting degree. I mean, she does have her Netflix and shit. Janelle has a YouTube channel. Yeah, Kathleen, I've watched it. One Teen Mom made porn. Yes, she did. Farrah. Girl, I never seen anybody take it in the butt like that. Girl, God bless that girl. Whew. God bless that girl. God bless her. Like, she must have been, I don't know, experienced in that department. I don't know, because that shit was not ungodly what happened to her. Oh, God. It just shouldn't have happened. I hate Farrah. I follow her. I have to admit, I troll her on Instagram because I can't stand her. And on YouTube. If you go on her YouTube videos, you'll see me in the fucking comments. Like, you're such an asshole. You're such an idiot. I can't stand that girl. She is so goddamn mean to people. She treats everybody like shit. I can't stand that woman. Girl. Yeah, most own their own business. Queen's Gambit is about chess. Smokey. About chess, but a time when girls didn't play. Interesting. I've never been into chess, but talking about the Family's Feud on Netflix. Oh, no, it's on HBO X. And it's got some really weird name. I wish I could tell you what the name was. She was in a sex squint. Wait, I didn't see that part, Smokey. I just saw that part where she was, well, I don't remember. It was so long ago, but I remember a part where she was like on the bed and, her butt was out. Oh, I gotta watch John's video on the Night Stalker. Laura's like, it bored me to tears. Well, I thought it was scary. The second episode, I guess because it was like late and I was up by myself and I'm just like thinking of this guy coming in, cutting my eyeballs out. That kind of scares me. Yeah, she treats her mom the worst, Smokey, but her mom's a fucking loony bin too. They're all weird. The whole family is weird. Dad's creepy. I don't know. Ugh. Oh my God, one of my son's old teachers is found in porn films. Did I ever tell you guys the babysitting story? Oh my God. Me and my friends, when we were in 6th grade, okay, we thought we were going to be like, do you guys remember, if you grew up in the 80s, you have to remember the Babysitters Club? Do you guys remember that book? I think it was like books. I never read one of them, but babysitting was like a big thing in the 80s. Remember they had like Adventures in Babysitting, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. There was all these babysitting things for some reason. I don't know why. There was. So we thought we were like hot shit. We were like, we're teenagers now. We're 13. We were like 12 going on 13 probably. And we were like babysitting. So one of my friend's dads was a graphic designer in the city and he made us flyers and we he came home one day, he had a stack of flyers, and it was 4 of us, 4 girls. And we went around and we put them in people's mailboxes, and we had all of our phone numbers on them. And God, at the time, who the fuck would let a kid watch a kid? We were kids ourselves. I don't know how this went. Dude, the 80s were so fucking different, or the early 90s probably. So we go around and we pass these flyers out. Fine. This couple calls my friend, my best friend at the time. Her name was Dale. They call her up and they're like, yeah, we want, you guys to babysit. So we decided, well, I think our parents probably more decided that we had to go in teams. So it would have to be 2 of us, and then 2 of us would watch on the opposite day. So we actually got business too. We had people calling us. So this one couple calls us. They live around the corner in this basement apartment. And they had 2 kids. Now that I think about it, holy shit, how the fuck did they have? This apartment was so small. It was literally a kitchen and living room that was all one big room. And then there was a bedroom that you could fit maybe a queen size bed, and that's it. And then another little bedroom for kids that was attached. So we go there. This was so bad. We go there. It's the first day. And this kid was fucking crazy. And probably, oh my God, I had so many bad experiences babysitting from this whole thing. This kid was nuts. I mean, he was on another fucking level of nuts. Okay. We could not calm this kid down. He must have had ADD or something, and the parents didn't tell us. And we're fucking kids ourselves. So what are we going to do? He was I don't know, maybe 3, 4 years old. No, he might have been a little older. He might have been 5 or 6. And then there was a little girl, and she was great. But the little boy was horrible. So we're trying to calm him down one day. And the parents tell us yeah, we have movies under the cabinet. They had the little TV cabinet, and they're yeah, there's videos in there. If he gets, crazy, just sit him down with a video. So we're all right. So we're going through the videos. It's all VHS tapes, because there was no DVDs or anything back at this time. So we're going through all the videos, and there's nothing good in there. I think we eventually locked the kid in the room and told him to calm down, which was probably so goddamn abusive, but whatever. We put the kid in the room. We tell him he has to stay in the room till he calms down. We're going to find a movie for him to watch, right? So we're digging through the movies, and we're we've seen all these movies. These people had tons of movies. So all of a sudden, my friend sees this one tape sitting in the back, and it says WrestleMania something on it. And she's like, oh, WrestleMania, let's watch this. Maybe he'll calm down. So we pop it in. It's about 2 seconds of WrestleMania. And remember how the tape used to have that skippy thing? It would be Rah. So skips. And then all of a sudden, it's this big dick just on the screen, this huge dick. And we look, oh my God, it was crazy. We look it zooms out away from it. And then all of a sudden, what? Wait a second. We know these people. It's the fucking people we're babysitting for with another couple. And they're all fucking each other. We were what the fuck? What the fuck? We're screaming. We're in 6th grade. I've never seen a dick like that before. We're what the hell? We were freaking out. So we're watching it because we're what the fuck is this? The kids are banging on the door, and we're hold on a second. And we're dude, this couple was legit banging with another couple in this video. I was I'm not going to be able to look at this guy when he gets home. I'm not. He was this. Oh, he was gross. This guy. Oh, he was heavy. I don't know. He was disgusting. It was nasty. It was the nastiest fucking video I ever seen. So we're bugging out. And we're oh my God, we got to put it away, because he was coming home for lunch. So we're oh my God. So we take it out. We're oh my God, what if we have to rewind it? What if they know we watched it? Because when you're a kid, you think you're going to get caught with everything. So we put it all the way back in the back again. We put all the videos back in. And 5 minutes later, this guy comes walking in the door, and he has another fucking tape in his hand. And we're we both just look at each other. We're oh my God, he has another tape. So he leaves it there, and we watched that one, and it was legit WrestleMania. So I don't know, this guy, WrestleMania. Yeah. So then we started looking through these people's whole house because we were like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of people are they? We found weed. Oh my God, we found like all sorts of crazy shit. And that was, after that, I think we like never went back to that house. Maybe one more time, and that was it. We were so freaked out because we were like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, they were just, swingers or something. But, when you're in 6th grade, you're like, what the fuck are these people doing? Then I had to babysit this other house. Which is probably why these people called me, because everybody's kids that I had to babysit were fucking crazy. This one, it was weird because this one was like a year or two after. Okay. We had done these flyers. These people must have held on to the flyer and couldn't find a babysitter. So they had me come over, asked me if I wanted to babysit. No, none of my friends were around like to do it anymore. So I go over there, and these people it was another crazy kid. The woman was nice, but the kids were crazy. And I remember I was babysitting one time, and their fucking dog got out of the yard. That was fun. I had to chase their fucking dog. Oh my God. Want to wrestle? Oh shit. Yeah. That was the funniest thing though. I couldn't believe we found that video. Like, we're sitting here trying to look for like kids videos, and then all of a sudden it's like 2 minutes of WrestleMania. It's like, dick. Oh my God. It was like professionally made though. It was like, it wasn't like a, I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't say professionally made, but there must have been another person there filming it, because like there was somebody zooming in and out, and that shit was on a tripod, So it was like legit. I don't know who was filming that shit. Oh God. Oh God. They were effing each other. Oh, Kim, you have to rewind. Yeah, that was a fun. Oh, Judith, you don't know how like mortified we were. We couldn't even look at the guy when he came home. We were so embarrassed, like, because it's a man. Like, we're kids. I didn't know what to do. I was like I was such like an innocent kid. I swear to God. Like, I just like, I don't know. There was kids that were my ages that went to another school. They were all like making out with each other. Like, my school was like weird. We were all like, I don't know, prudes or something. Like, we were all like shy about that shit. Yeah, that was an adventure in babysitting for sure. I think I heard enough. Yeah, Kim, it was not fun. Capone, no, I don't think I told my mom. I don't know if I ever told my mom that story. Because I know I got to an age one day when I started like telling my mom like everything that like she didn't know. Me and my brother, we would sit there and just like, oh my God, my mom used to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys did that. Like, we would tell her all the crazy shit we did. Like, my brother's like, yeah, I was tripping out one time and I fucking climbed this tower, and they brought Liana with me. And I'm like, yeah, Ma, he was trying to get me to eat mushrooms. And she's like, what? Like, freaking out. We're all good now, though, Ma. Don't worry. We lived to tell the tale. I had one toddler go into mommy and daddy room, and by the time I found her, she had gotten a hold of mommy's vibrator. Oh, shit. Oh, I think we found vibrators. Dude, like, we ransacked these people's houses. The fuck was wrong with us? We were in 6th grade. We didn't know any better. Like, we were like, let's look through their shit. We found weed. Oh, my God. We thought like something was wrong with them. Like, we were like, something's wrong with them because they're having sex. That's how stupid we were at that age. Good time, though. I still want to try mushrooms. I've done them a couple of times, Grave Dodger. I honestly, I don't know. I didn't really enjoy them that much, to be honest with you. I remember the first time I tried them, I was in the car with my friend, and he had a Lincoln Town car at the time. I don't know why. He bought this like Lincoln Town car. We drive to this dock, because we're on an island, and we drive to this dock because that's where people hung out, and we're sitting in his car, and I'm like, these fucking things aren't working for me. Like, every time I would take something, it would take like an hour longer to kick in for me. I guess I have like I don't know, my metabolism, something with it, because I had a fast metabolism because I was always skinny, but like, for when I take like drugs or something, it would just take long. I don't know, to hit me. It was weird. So my friend's like in the back seat, tripping balls in the back seat, and I'm like sitting there like, what the fuck? So my friend has like weed, so I'm like, give me some of that, let me smoke it, you know? And I'm like, I'm smoking like I must have smoked like 3 bowls by myself because I'm like, I just want these things to kick in. And all of a sudden, like a fucking ton of bricks, I look over to my left and like I see his dashboard and he had like one of those digital dashboards and I just see like this bubble going across bloop, bloop, bloop. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. And I look over to the right and the ocean looked fucking crazy. Like it just looked fake. And I was like, dude, I gotta go home. That was like my first thought. I'm like, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. So I'm like, drop me off. I can't be in this box right now. Like, I don't want to be in this box. Get me out of here. I need to walk. I'm like, just bring me to my house. Like, not home, but like, I just wanted to go back to my neighborhood. I don't know. I didn't like my surroundings at that point in time. I thought the ocean was gonna like eat us or something. I'm like, just get me home. Get me home. So I'm like walking, and I don't know. I remember seeing a dog. This dog came running up to us from nowhere. No owner, no nothing. This little dog. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Toto. It's fucking Toto. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Everything was, I mean, it was like cool, but like, I don't know. It wasn't at the same time. I don't know. Because it was like I was seeing things, but wasn't feeling anything, I guess is how I could explain it. They're not that strong. I wanted something that was going to just completely take me out of my mind, but no, this didn't do that, shrooms, to me, at least. And I just wanted to drink milk because I remember my brother told me that the milk would like bring your high down if you were having a bad trip or something, which I don't think I was. I was just fucking not enjoying it. I was like, I don't know. I don't like it. I was like, I just don't like it. I don't want to be like this. But I don't know. It didn't last that long. Maybe they weren't that good. I don't know. I don't know. We took them a couple more times. Another crazy girl said, couldn't say, can you babysit me? She would scream at you, can you babysickle me? Ooh, that sounds creepy. Babysickle. Why is it that the friends with the goodies always drive a Lincoln Town car? My friend had one too. He had the weed, and I was like, give me the weed, I'll smoke it. You know, maybe that'll help. And oh man, I think I smoked myself to like a level of paranoia that was just not good. Not good. Right. I tried the milk and it didn't work. To be honest with you, I saw more crazy visuals off of freaking ecstasy one time. That shit was like, I seen a fucking Slurpee machine in the corner of the room. I'm like, my my ex-boyfriend's like in bed. We're like laying in bed. And I'm like, hold on a second. I'm like, I need to go get a Slurpee. He's like, there's no Slurpee machine there. I'm like, okay. All right. I seen like a fucking balloon floating. I seen him on top of me when he was next to me. I seen a fucking arm come out of the wall and like try to like grab me, but I was just like, I wasn't even bugged out by it. I was like, oh, that's cool. You got a fucking arm in your wall. Like, nice. I could smell weed. I'm paranoid. Hey, pugs. Full beard. My brother tried getting me to take acid when I was in like fucking what, 9th grade, I think. And him and his friends were like tripping out and they come in my room and they're like, open your hand. And I'm like, why? And they had put like a mushroom in my hand, but I don't even know if it was a real shroom, but they were already all tripping balls on acid. And they were trying to get me to take it. And I was like scared. I don't know. I never took acid. I'd be scared to do it now. Forget it. I'm a mom. I was a babysitter. I was a bad babysitter as a teen. I did not really like kids. Me neither, Judith. I did not like kids when I was younger. I know that sounds so mean. My mom was like shocked when I got pregnant because she was like, you hated babies. But it was a couple of years before I got pregnant. I don't know. I guess it was like around 28. This like thing kicked in me. And all of a sudden I loved babies, but I hated them my whole life. Like I couldn't stand babies. I was like, they smell bad. I was such an asshole. My mom thought I was never going to have kids. She was like worried that I wasn't going to have kids because I hated babies. I couldn't stand the crying. I was like, I hate them. They smell. I'm like, I don't know. They're just, ugh. They don't look cute. They look like wrinkled little old people. But I started liking them. I used to smoke a lot of bud when I was a teenager, but I tried a couple. I tried to a couple years ago and took a couple hits, and it gave me really bad anxiety. I could do, yep, me too, pug washing. I can't smoke. I just can't. I get bad anxiety. Bad. I was a great babysitter. Always had crafts and shit for them to do. We lived on an island surrounded with wooded areas and beaches. So I take them down. See, I was a good babysitter for my cousins. Cause like I knew them. They're my family. Like, so I was great. I was like the best babysitter in the world. I used to bring them everywhere. But they were like, I wasn't good with babies though. I was good with like younger kids and when they were like in their, like elementary age, I was good with the kids. But babies, I'd be like, nope, find somebody else to watch your baby. Okay. I was afraid to hold babies. I don't know. I was weird with babies. I got this job one time. I quit it like that day. I went to, it was in the mall. Well, it was a bad, it was a bad experience. I didn't know. I got hired. It was at this photography place, right? Like one of those studios. Remember they used to have those all over the place? Like back in the day, there was like all these photography studios everywhere you went, like the little cheesy ones. So there was this one in the mall. It was called The Picture People, I think. And I go there, I apply for the job, and I got the job and everything. And then they tell me like the day before, the girl calls me up. She's like, oh, by the way, you need to wear a white button-up shirt. Well, I didn't fucking have white anything. So I had to wear my brother's shirt to work. And I forget what happened, but I got there and there was, I don't know if I dropped coffee on it or what, but there was this huge fucking stain on the front of the shirt. So I'm walking around all day like this. Olin Mills was in Kmart, wasn't it? I had to walk around like this all day. I was like holding my arm. They must have thought there was like something wrong with me. I was like, yeah, that's great. They're like, here, could you sign something? I'm like, yeah, I can't move my arm. Because I had this big stain right here, right here. It was like this big brown stain. I don't know where it came from. Oh, it might have been on the shirt and I didn't notice until I like got there and I was like, fuck, there's a stain on this shirt. Nobody told me. It was like horrible. I'm wearing my brother's shirt. Oh God. I didn't have a white button-up shirt. The fuck would I need a white button-up shirt for? Oh, good. All right, Hummingbird. Good. My sister. So I go in there. Oh my God, it was so bad. And the girl that's like training me, she was, I don't even know, she might have been like a year or two older than me. She was so good with the babies. It was like November when I started too. So everybody's in there getting their Christmas card pictures. And the girl was like so good. The babies came in. She's like, hi, hi. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. She's got like little squeaky toys. Hi, hi. Could you smile? Could you smile? Could you look at this? Look at the teddy. And like, if you knew me back in those days, I was a burnout. I was like, yeah, like I was like so quiet. Not around my friends, but like with people I didn't know. I wasn't about to be like fucking acting like an asshole like that in front of my family. Yeah, but like not in front of fucking strangers. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I can't do this. I can't be sitting there being like, hi, baby. Like in front of people I don't know. No. So I remember I asked the girl, when's my lunch break? And she's like, oh, it was like late. It was like at 2:00 or some shit. And I just remember being like, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait till my lunch break. Lunch came. I literally fucking walked out of there. I unbuttoned my fucking stupid stained white shirt. And I called my mom at the payphone. I'm like, Mom, I can't do this. I can't do it. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm not like that. My mom's like, oh, that's terrible. Yeah, no, you can't do that. It's like, they never agreed with me quitting jobs, but my mom knew that I wasn't about to be around babies and be like, hi, little baby, in that like sing-songy voice. No. I was like too cool for school. I was like, I'm not fucking making an asshole out of myself in front of all these people. It's not happening. Sorry. See, I could do it with my little cousins, but like some kids I don't know, I don't want to fucking entertain your kids. I don't even know you. I was bad. It's a bad job for me. That was when I realized I probably shouldn't have any jobs where I have to like deal with the public. My kids hated taking pictures and would not smile. Then I stumbled and fell and they laughed so hard. The pictures look now like they are the happiest toddlers. Oh my God. My son makes the weirdest smile. I'm like, Jesse, don't like tone it down. He does the weirdest smile. He makes like the weirdest face when he smiles. He looks like he's possessed. I'm like, dude, you gotta practice your smile or something. Right now, he looks like Sloth from the Goonies because he's missing teeth. I'm so mean. Last night I was looking at him. I'm like, dude, you look like fucking Sloth from the Goonies. He's like, who is that? I showed him a picture and he was cracking up because he really does. His teeth look a little fucked up right now because they're falling out. That's like the weirdest thing that we go through. You're like all of a sudden you just hit an age and your teeth just start fucking falling out of your head. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it. So he looks like he looks so weird. He has like the one tooth in the front. And then like, I don't know, it moved. So it almost looks like it's in the middle. It's so weird. He looks so weird. My first job was Dairy Queen. My first job that I actually stayed at was at a bowling alley, actually. My brother got it for me because my brother worked at a bowling alley when he was like in college and he fixed, he actually like, I don't even know how he got this job. He was like a mechanic in the back of a bowling alley and he used to fix the machines. Like, you know how like, oh, my fucking pin is stuck. Well, he was the guy that went in the back and got your pin unstuck and fixed the bowling alley so that it would reset or whatever. So I was you know, I guess when I was like around 16, he was gone. He had just left and he got me a job at this other bowling alley and I worked there. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't fun either because you were dealing with people's stank ass fucking shoes all day. So people are like coming up to you and they're like slamming dirty, wet shoes. If it was raining, you had to touch everybody's shoes. And I hate feet. So I'm like, oh. But it was actually a pretty fun job. I didn't mind it. I just hated it because you had to wear fucking khaki pants. And I fucking hate khaki anything. So yeah, but I got through it. I hate khaki. I hate the khaki pants. I just don't like them. It was like the 90s though. It was like khaki pants were everything. You need to have khaki pants or you're not cool. Everybody wore khaki. When you guys remember that in the 90s, it was like khaki land. It was like fucking Old Navy khaki pants. You were the shit if you had khaki pants in the 90s, in the late 90s. Pugs, I smell like cheese for days. What happened? You worked at a bowling alley? You could lose a limb. Yeah, those machines are dangerous. You guys ever see what they look like? Hold on, I'll show you guys. I bet you I can find a picture. Back. Wait, let's see. Bowling. Oh wait, I gotta look on Google. My brother used to like take pictures of the machines. I don't know. They're fucking weird looking. Most people don't even know what the fuck the back of a bowling alley machine looks like. Let's see. Bowling alley machine. Pin machine, I'll put. You think about it, the bowling alley's got some fucking serious shit going on. They got the ball thing that comes like underneath the floors and spits your ball back out. Let's see. Bowling alley pin machine. What the fuck is this? Okay, maybe that's not the right word. Oh yeah, here it is. All right. Yeah, but where's the back? This guy's kind of in the back. Wow. You would think there would be some more pictures of this. Is this like a secret that they don't want to get out in the world? What the back of a bowling alley looks like? There's like no pictures of like the whole entire machine from the back. Maybe this one. Whoa. Oh my God. Track coach killed by bowling pin machine. That sucks. Holy shit. Damn. Who would have known my brother had worked such a dangerous job? Let me see. Somebody just wrote something. Hold on. It wasn't a bad job. I mean, it was fun. I made friends there and stuff. I guess that's kind of what it looks like. I don't know. That doesn't look like the ones my brother used to work on though. Those machines were constantly breaking down all the time. My brother got clubbed. Sorry, there's a piece of dirt on my fucking screen that's making it look like it says dubbed. Yo, my brother got fucking dubbed at the bowling alley and shit. He got fucking dubbed. Sorry, inside joke with with some of the people in here. My fucking brother was dubbed at the bowling alley. I went from wanting to be a teacher to transportation and logistics. What the hell is that, Jem? Sometimes I hear people's jobs and I'm just like, how the fuck did you get into that? Like such weird things. We do not have there's no Target in Canada. How do you live? Fucking bowling alley dubbed me, bitch. Fucking dubbed me. Yeah, I don't know. They don't have any like good pictures. All right. I heard you. My computer's dying. Let me see. I mean, yeah, I guess that's what the machines look like. They're big. It's like a huge thing. This sucks though. How did this guy get killed by a bowling pin machine? Uh-oh. I think I found my new favorite website. Bizarre incident comes out of Spokane, Washington, where a track coach was unfortunately killed by a bowling pin machine. Oh shit, it's almost 8 o'clock. I know some of you guys have somewhere to be, I think, at 8. Hold on a second. I have to find out what happened to this guy. Oh, that's so sad. The death of heralded running coach and Spokane Community College instructor Eric Anderson in a bizarre bowling alley accident left the school and Northwest track community devastated Thursday. Anderson, 38, died instantly when a pin machine broke his neck. What? He was in the pit behind the bowling lane trying to dislodge a pin. Oh my God, why would you do that? What the fuck? You're not allowed to go on there. Oh my God, he had been teaching a bowling class in the 5-lane basement alley of SEC Student Activity Center. Oh my God. Lair Student Center when the accident occurred at about 11:30 a.m. The approximately 25 students in the class learned of his death soon after when a maintenance worker found his body. What? A student who works in the bowling alley said the lane had problems with pins sticking and it was common for people to go to the bowling pin machine area and unjam them. Holy shit, dude. Oh, look at that. It shows it. What the fuck, dude? Hold on a second. I actually fell in front of the pins once while someone was bowling and got whacked in the ankle pretty hard. More recently, I wasn't paying attention to the rake while I was running a machine and it swept my legs right out from underneath me, flipping me back and into the back of my neck and shoulders, then came back to punch me in the top of my head. I seriously didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Dude, that is so fucked up. That's like one of the fucking, yeah, that's the machines. That's what they look like. All right, now that looks familiar. How come this has no sound? Fuck, how long was my mic thing unplugged? It said unplugged. I don't have a mic. That is so scary. Oh my God, that makes me so sad. We have a Walmart and Superstore, which is Canadian. Those are the ones most similar to Target. All right, well, this isn't loading, but that is like the saddest story I think I've ever fucking read. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh, it's 9. Okay, November. Oh, yeah, but isn't that 8 my time? You guys are an hour. No, 10 my time. Oh my God, I'm so confused. All right, so I'm confused. You're right. It's an hour. 9 our time. meaning me and you's time. All right. So all right. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Yeah, that's one fucked up way to die. That reminds me of like one of the stories you would have heard right before that show. What's that show? 6 Feet Under. You know how they'd have like those crazy like little opening scenes where the guy would die? Oh my God. Yeah, you're on my time. That's all right. I forgot. You're on my time. You're on the East Coast. Oh my God, that's fucking horrible. Poor lady getting her head stuck between her car and a parking kiosk. That is fucked up. Holy shit. Could you imagine that? How did the kids? I thought they said he was teaching a class, though. How did the kids not see his body? Well, thank God they didn't see it. But I could have sworn it said he was teaching a class. He had been teaching a bowling class in the 5-lane basement. The accident occurred at 11:30 a.m. Approximately 25 students in the class learned of his death soon after when a maintenance worker found his body. Oh, so maybe he went behind. None of the kids were like, hey, where's Mr. What's his name? LeBlanc. No, that's a student. Sorry. Where's Mr. Anderson? Oh my God, that he looks like my son's hockey coach. This is so sad. Oh, what a fucking weird way to die. That's so sad. You don't have Walmart. Zero filter juice. She's across the pond. Walmart. I was watching this channel. I don't know why it showed up in my like suggested. This guy he's so cute. It's him and his wife. They're like so adorable together. They're this Russian couple. And he goes around, he's like, I want to learn English. It is my dream. And he's like he shows you around like Russia, like in a supermarket. I don't know. I got this weird thing where I'm like interested in seeing like how other countries live. So I like to watch videos like that. I like to watch like Cambodia or like Japan, and they go in like the supermarket and you're like, oh my God, like I don't know. Some of them are weird, some of them look just like ours, but I think it's pretty interesting. That lady just died last week. Her head somehow got pinned against. What's a parking kiosk, though? Maybe the kids killed him. They left him in the back. They're like, oh, what? He died? We didn't know that. They pushed him into the bowling machine, maybe. Oh my God, that's so scary, though. But damn, what kind of school is that has a bowling alley in the basement? I wish I went to that fucking school. Poor guy died in the giant bread mixer. Ugh! They made a foot for him out of a leg of lamb because Claire stole his foot. What? Oh, SFU fan. I'm like, what the hell? What? Where you validate your parking garage. Check it. How the fuck did his head get stuck in there, though? I'm trying to. How would you get your head stuck in there? Ugh. Yes, zero filter. Wait, Jules, what do you guys do if you have to go food shopping? Because like even when we were on lockdown here, we still were able to go to like our supermarket. You know, like the supermarket was still open. Like Home Depot, which is like Home Depot is like I'm telling you as if you know what a Home Depot is. Home Depot is like a home store where you go and you buy like lumber if you're gonna build something, or nails or tools or garden stuff. You know, like if you need plants or shovels or seeds or something like that. So that was open, and that was pretty much it. Target, Walmart, which sells food and just like home necessities. But then other things weren't open. Like if we wanted to go to a store, Best Buy, that sells like TVs and electronics, you couldn't go there because that was closed for like months. We have no Home Depot. You do have Home Depot in Canada. You have Home Depot in Canada, eh? Eh? We have Home Depot here. Where are you, Catherine? Yeah, so you guys, like, we have food delivery, or you can check 2 meters apart to go into the store. 4 at a time? Oh my God, that's a little like much. Damn. Shit. We were on strict lockdown here, I thought. Like in New York. I mean, Walmart, I didn't go to for like, I don't know, probably like 5 months because they were limiting people. So they had like a line you had to wait on. Home Depot did too. but it wasn't as bad. Walmart's line was ridiculous at one point. It was like wrapped around the store. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't need to save money that bad. So I would go to Target all the time because that our Target here was like the one store that never limited the amount of people in it. And your Best Buy was open. See, Pugs, ours was bad. Nothing was open. Like, I mean, literally, you would drive and it was scary. It looked like a fucking ghost town. Like, nothing was open. No stores were open. Only necessities. You know, I don't know why Home Depot was open, but anything else that wasn't Home Depot and that didn't have food was closed. So you would drive down. Michael's was closed. Marshall's was closed. All those kinds of stores were closed. So you couldn't go, you know, into any. The only craft store that was open was Joann's fabric because they sold fabric and people were making masks, you know, so they kept that open. But like I would go into the parking lot, all the food places, all the restaurants were closed for a long time. And it's sad because a lot of them went out of business. The fucking McDonald's went out of business in Walmart. Like, I mean, it's bad. Lineups all around Costco. It's ridiculous. I'm a vulnerability adult. Hold on. I have COPT. I rely on home delivery. Oh my God, are you serious? Jules, is there anything we could do to help you? That really sucks. Jem, I don't go to Costco. I don't have a membership there. I used to, but I had it for when my son was a baby because I used to buy his formula there because oh my God, please, if I ever had another baby, I would never make the mistake of giving them that ready to feed formula right in the hospital because he would not fucking drink the powdered formula. It was like convenient when we first had him because you had bought those little 2-ounce bottles and or whatever the hell they are, however many ounces, and you screw the nipple right onto the top of the thing. You don't even have to like pour it in a regular bottle. But once he started getting like where he was sucking those things down and you know they were too small for him, I had to buy these big bottles of the ready to feed formula. I tried the powder and he would take one sip of it and like make this gagging face and then he wouldn't drink his bottles. And you know how it is when the baby's like that small, they're like, you're like, and it's your first baby, especially, you're like, oh, like, you know, like, what are you going to do? He's going to die if he doesn't have a bottle, you know? So it's like, I was panicking. So I just kept him on this ready to feed formula. And oh my God, I was at BJ's or Costco, like twice a week buying these like cartons of these fucking things. It was horrible. I hated that shit. Hated it. Because, you know, they tell you not to put it in the fridge. So, like, if you didn't drink it, you feel like you're throwing fucking gold away. You know, you're like, oh my God, like this shit's so expensive and he's not drinking it. It did make me feel like I was feeding him something a little better than like the powder formula. Because I used to look at it and be like, this looks like water, like just water. But it felt like it was at least like a little thicker. Because isn't it kind of fucked up to think that we survive solely on like drinking when we're babies? Like what? Like we don't need to eat. We survive on milk. Like that's so fucking weird if you really think about it. Once COVID's over, I can't wait to go on a vacation. Catherine, you and me both, girl. You and me both. Yeah, the ready meat's ridiculous. I have cupboards stocked up. I'm just waiting on milk and meat, which comes tomorrow. You waited a month? Jules, that is like fucking wrong. Are people like going crazy there? Like, I mean, holy shit. I don't think they could do that here in America. I think there would be riots. Well, there was riots, but I like really, I don't think people would go for that shit at all. At all. Wow, man. A month for fucking milk? Like, that's not okay. Yeah, is there anything we could do to help you? That is like not cool. My daughter wouldn't latch and I couldn't get the hospital to bring me a pump and she was screaming. They said she could go 5 days without eating and we'll be fine. Breast is best, blah, blah. Fuck that shit. I didn't even attempt it. All right. I didn't even attempt it. And God, people are so goddamn judgy when you're like not breastfeeding. I'm sorry, but some of the breastfeeding moms were so nasty. I was on this like board this baby board when Jesse was like a baby. And oh my God, some of the moms on there were fucking cunts. I mean, they really thought their shit didn't stink. These people would write things and like they're all first time moms in this board, right? And they're like writing things like, oh, my kid had French fries, or something. They'd be like, oh my God, you gave a 6-month-old a French fry. Like they would fucking bug out. I was like, what the fuck, dude? You like almost didn't want to talk in there because the women were so goddamn fucking evil and judgmental. Finally, I demanded a bottle for her. She was so hungry. Aw. What's a milk vein? We gripped for a 2-day wait. Yeah, really, Hummingbird. We'd be like fucking crying. I'll have family bring it, but call the press before they do, denying me a breast pump and formula. So pissed. Yeah, that's like fucked up. I would have sued that fucking hospital. I didn't even attempt the breastfeeding. I wasn't breastfed. My mom felt the same way. I turned out fine. I mean, I'm a little fucked up, but no. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm fine. I lived. I don't have any problems. I'm not sick. I did have really bad allergies, but my brother, okay, I'll use him as an example. He wasn't breastfed either, and he's fine. He never had really any problems. I had severe allergies, but that's besides the point. Not food allergies, just like seasonal allergies, but I never had, major problems, and I had migraines, but I don't think that was from not being breastfed. I think it was just because that happened. What does it matter if you can and want to breastfeed, great. If you can't and have to use formula, it's okay. If you pick to use formula, who cares? Yeah, I don't know, Angela. The nurses were like, I heard like these horror stories about the nurses in the hospital, like trying to force people to breastfeed, even though they didn't want to. And I was like, dude, probably because I fucking almost knocked the nurse out when I was there. Cause she fucking, that bitch. I think I told this story when she ripped me out of fucking bed like 4 hours after I had a C-section and was forcing me to walk and then squirt fucking freezing cold water on my vagina. I pushed her across the bathroom and she fell back. She never came back in my room again after that. Maybe that's why. I don't know. No, maybe that's why. Yeah, that could be why. But no, they weren't assholes at the hospital I was at, thank God. Because I had a couple of friends who had babies that they said the nurses were like really coming down on them because they didn't want to breastfeed. And they were forcing them to try it. And I just had no interest in trying it. I knew before I had my son that I wasn't breastfeeding. And I don't know. I don't know. I felt weird. My son breastfed for 12 months and was hardly ever sick. But when he turned 19, he developed tons of allergies. That's so weird, Beefers. Like, I get it. Like, some moms really love it and think it's a bonding experience for their kid and that it's a beautiful thing and it's better for the kids. And like, I respect that, I respect your decision, but like, they should also respect the moms that don't feel comfortable with it. I don't know. I just didn't want to do it. I couldn't breast. Well, like, see, the Gem, that's the thing. There's women that take medication. Like, how rude of these people to judge you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know people's stories. They might be on some type of medication. I punched her. Hey, it was a reflex. Hey, well, yeah, well, don't squirt fucking, what do you call it? Don't squirt cold water on my fucking hoo-ha, bitch. I had a nurse without warning pressed down. Oh, that was like the grossest thing after having a baby and like just having soggy wet tits for like a month. Like, my mom bought me these, like, they were like maxi pads for my tits. I was like, really? This is so uncomfortable. Like, now I bled for like ever. I felt like I was never going to stop bleeding. That was a nightmare in and of itself. And then to have those things, my boobs hurt so bad. Oh, it was horrible. It's like all of a sudden, 24 hours later, my boobs like swelled up and it was just like, ow, ow. They were like hard as a rock and they were, so gross. God, the fucking things we have to go through. Seriously. Mega Master, I'm the same way. See, November Rain, No baby nor man is going through my areolas. That's how I felt. I don't know. It just weirds me out. Like me though, not for other people, just for me. I didn't like the like it just I don't know. Maybe because of what happened in my family. I'm very weird about things like that. I don't know. The little round boob pads, yes, that's what they were. They were little round things. And man, those things would like sog up. Oh my god, they were so gross. I used to have to like I threw them out, but like I dried up so quick. No, men can never is right, Catherine. They'd fucking die with the shit we have to go through. Getting fat, fucking having the baby and you just kicking your ass. Oh my god, the heartburn, the fucking sickness, the headaches, the uncomfortableness, all of it, all of it. I was told breast milk may be linked to young children getting diabetes. What? I never heard that. My niece just had twins. No milk ever came in. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, that happens though. Bellamy wrote what a hold on, Bella. I had an easy pregnancy. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. That was the easy part, really. My boobs became hard as a rock. I don't know how the fuck do you fix it? I didn't even know there was a way. Hold on, I gotta find Bellamia's comment. Why can't I find it? Hold on, did I go too far? There she is. Oh, I just saw her. Where'd she go? What the hell? Oh my god. All right, hold on. I'm trying to find her comment. It was weird. Oh, there she is. My friend dislocated a nurse's shoulder when she was having a contraction. No. Oh my god. I never had a contraction. I didn't even have those what do they call them? Braxton Hicks or whatever. I didn't even have those. My OBGYN said to me, but not sure how much research is done. What's that, Angela? The holy shit, I just logged on to YouTube to say we're talking about this. Badger, where the fuck have you been, dude? Seriously, you're not allowed to fucking disappear for that long, man. We're talking about milk. You have any stories? No, I'm just kidding. You should have came about a half hour ago, Badger. I think you would have enjoyed the story. If you rewind back like 40 minutes, and you might like the story about WrestleMania. I know I puked the entire time. Ugh. What the hell's pups? Hemorrhoids the size of grapes, 10 days overdue. Oh, girl. See, I didn't get none of that. Thank you, Jesus. I didn't have no hemorrhoids, no nothing. Thank God. Thank God. My nana told me my breast milk would dry up faster if I put cabbages. I've heard that before. Imagine what I look like. I've heard that though. And then what is that other shit people have? Fenugreek or some shit? Or is that to help your breast milk? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still traumatized. That's why I never got pregnant again. Girl, I never did. I'm traumatized from when my son was a baby, not from the pregnancy. Ooh, placental arbor. What is that, Jem? I lost my whole entire my amniotic fluid. I don't know how that happened. It disappeared. Hemorrhoids, I'm out. Wait, Badger, don't go anywhere. We gotta know where you were first. I've been seeing Capone like where's Badger for months. You almost died, Jem. Oh my god, that's so scary, girl. I've heard that word before, but I don't know what it is. Pups is a rash. Oh yes, I remember. I've heard that. Happens only in pregnancy. It's caused by protein levels. Oh my god. Oh, Sarah, my cousin had that. That's right. My cousin Nico that comes in here, she had that with her last pregnancy. I'll never forget. She got this really fucking horrible, horrible rash. And that's why I heard it before. Pups. She had it bad. Yes, I remember that. Why do you get that though? I forget why she had that. She had that shit and it was torture. And I felt so bad for her. She was like online, like looking up all these natural things to get rid of it. I felt so bad for her. She was like so itchy. What a weird thing to happen to your body. I'll never forget when she had her second baby because he was like our little miracle baby. He came right after my mom passed away, and she got pregnant like that year. What was it, 2017? And what do you call it? They told her she wasn't pregnant. She went to the doctor. She was like, she thought she was dying. I felt so bad for her. She was going on vacation, and she was like, I was worried about her. I was like, dude, what the hell's going on? She's like, I don't know. I just don't feel right. Like, I'm sick every day and I have a headache. And like, she just didn't feel good. And she went to the doctor. She took 2 pregnancy tests and they came out negative. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on with me? And then I think it was like her 3rd time. She went back and was like something's up. I need you to, do another test. And they did a pregnancy test. It wasn't a pregnancy test. They found out some other way that she was pregnant. I forget. And oh my gosh, she had such a hard pregnancy. I felt so bad for her because she got that rash that Sarah's talking about. He's building apartments. All he does, even on Christmas Day. Who? Your husband? When the placenta erupts, separates from the inner wall. Oh my God. What? Hold on a second. I started bleeding, went straight to the hospital. No, Jem. He's okay though, right? Was your baby okay? That is like terrifying. Oh my God. Oh, Badger is working. Okay, Badger. All right, good. You're working. I'm glad you're okay. And it wasn't anything like serious going on. I am due on 3rd on 5. Wait, Angela, you're having a baby? Am I missing something here? My bestie had to do half my shopping for me. Oh my God. Oh my God. So he saved your lives. Okay, thank God, Jem. Oh my God, that is so scary. How the fuck does that happen? Holy shit. Oh my God. Well, I don't blame you, girl, if you never wanted to get pregnant again, because that sounds really scary. Thank God, I knock on wood, because I thought I was going to have a hard pregnancy just due to the fact that, like, I had migraines when I was a kid. I had allergies. Like, everything just always went wrong for me, I felt like. And I don't know. I was really scared to get pregnant, I remember. And thank God I had a really easy pregnancy. Like, the worst thing I had was acid reflux, which I still have to this day. I wrote him a letter and everything. I was so grateful for the doctor. Oh my God, Jem, that is so fucking scary. That happened to my sister. Oh, get out of here, Pugs. I never even heard of that before. That is scary shit. I've heard of like, people getting diabetes and shit like that. I never heard of that happening. Thank God. Holy shit. How old was your baby, Jem, when he was born? I love babies. They're more fun when you can give them back to mommy and daddy when they go crazy. I know, Bella, right? I remember my cousin had a baby before me, and I was just like holding her, and I'm like, she's so cute. Like, I want one. I don't know. Somewhere in my 20s, I got like baby fever. Like, I was around like 27, 28. Oh my God, Jem, that's so fucking scary. My sister-in-law had twins, and they were born at 28 weeks. 28 weeks. That's so fucking scary. That's like halfway through your pregnancy. They were so tiny, like the size of your hand when they were born. And oh my God, they were in the hospital in the NICU for like months. It was crazy. My sister-in-law like lived at the hospital pretty much. And they're fine now. They're totally fine. I was under, so I didn't see them save his life. Holy shit, girl. That is fucking scary. Only part of my pregnancy with my son is they had to monitor him due to a hole in his spine. Oh my God. God. More fun when you can give it back. Oh shit. I gotta get off of here soon because I gotta go get myself something to eat. I'm all by myself. My friend just had her twins 28 weeks. Luckily, 3 pounds. Oh my God. Twins are scary. Scary shit. He has sour girl, I can't read that word. Polynidalcinous. I don't know. I don't know if I'm reading that right. Which means he was born without the tip of his tailbone. Oh shit. So he gets headaches due to spinal fluid. Holy shit, Sarah. That's some scary shit. Sarah, your buddy was back a couple of days ago. Your old friend. She was trying to make a return over here. My friend just had her twins at 28 weeks. Oh, I read that. Loved being pregnant. Denise, you're like one of the few women. I didn't mind it. It wasn't terrible, but you're welcome, Andy. I want you. Oh, B-Frigs, I'll send it to you. It's good, girl. Ask Andy Cruz. He made it. Andy, my dad used to double up like everything in that recipe though. So I don't know if it would probably like I haven't tried making it yet, believe it or not, but it comes out. My dad used to like put extra stuff in it. He had this whole it was like a whole ritual. I would know when he was making the meatloaf because like he would take everything out. My dad was so weird. He was so like I think he had OCD. So he was very ritualistic. So he would like set up everything the night before, like literally everything. Like he'd have the brown sugar out, he'd have the I don't know, there's some kind of mustard shit or something you have to put in there, whatever the fuck it was. Everything would be like lined up on the counter, the pan, like everything. Like this way he could come home and start making it. He was so weird like that. He used to set, I used to make fun of him. He used to set up like in the morning, he would take the shit, think about this. My dad never saw a Keurig. I'm just thinking about that because I think he died before we had one because he used to make the coffee in like the pot, and he would take out his mug. He would put like a paper towel on the counter, and then he would put the mug and the spoon and the sugar on the paper towel. I'm like, how fucking hard is it? Like literally in my mom's house, the cabinet with the mugs was like right above the coffee maker. I'm like, are you that fucking lazy in the morning that you can't just open the cabinet and put the cup there? Like, why do you need to take this out the night before and leave it there? Why? OCD. It never makes sense. Never makes sense. Ben! My dad never got to see Lost. He would have loved that show. Walking Dead too. I don't even think my dad. No, he was around for Netflix, but Netflix was a service. Like, do you guys remember when Netflix first came out? You ordered and they sent you a fucking DVD. I was trying to explain to my son the other day Blockbuster Video, and he had no concept of this, no concept whatsoever. Like, I'm like, yeah, you used to have to go in a store and like you'd go and you'd get like a movie, but like sometimes they didn't have it, like a new movie would come out like before Blockbuster. Remember when they'd have those little like mom and pop shop video stores and you'd go in and they wouldn't have the movie and you'd have to put your name on a list. Can you hold this movie for me when it comes back in? Beetlejuice, thanks. Like he had no concept of that. None. Zero. He was like looking at me like I had 10 heads. He used to ask me, Mom, what games did you have on your iPad when you were a kid? I'm like, an iPad? I'm like, dude, we didn't even have like anything that had games. Like, I mean, we had, Nintendo, but like, yeah, we had to buy the games all like separately. Like we had to go to a store, and buy a game and a cartridge. Sometimes we even had a blow in it because it wouldn't work. Yes, be kind and rewind. I found a Blockbuster video that I never returned. I have it still. It's an artifact. It's an ancient artifact. I don't want to return it. Kids these days. Sorry, I'm folding laundry while I talk to you guys. Shit, I need my charger. I'm like, then Blockbuster got hip to it and they put all the little mom and pop shops out. They got hip to it and they'd order like at least 20 copies of like popular movies. But still, sometimes you would go in there and every copy would be gone. And you'd be like, fuck. Like that, your whole night was planned around that, watching a movie. And then you get to Blockbuster and they're fucking out of the movie. We used to spend like hours in Blockbuster. See, like kids are missing out, man. That was part of the whole experience. You'd go to Blockbuster with your friends. I hated it. I honestly hated it. I don't know. I used to hate watching movies with people. I used to like want to watch them by myself all the time. I hated it because I hated when people talk during movies or make noise and then you have to miss it. Ugh, drives me crazy. But blowing the games. But like we used to go, all my friends, we used to, or like if you had a boyfriend, you'd go like see, like you'd be like that couple in Blockbuster arguing over movies. Remember that shit? You'd be like in the store, like, oh, I don't want to see that. All the girls are making their boyfriends watch like a fucking Jennifer Aniston romantic comedy video. Or like fucking Made in Manhattan, some shit like that. Horrible movies. I still have my Blockbuster card. Do you? Oh my God. They had Blockbusters where you are, Jules? Holy shit. I remember I was so excited when like I got old enough to get my own Blockbuster card. I felt like I was like a full adult. I was like, yes, I reached adulthood. I got a Blockbuster card. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's so funny. But I'm telling my son and he had no. Oh yeah, and then Blockbuster, if you didn't return the movies, girl, they would freaking harass the shit out of you. I think I kept it because I knew Blockbuster was closing. So I was like, what are they gonna do? Shit. Fucking it was what was it? What the hell movie? Oh, Open Waters, I think. That was a terrible movie. You know that movie where it was like two people in the ocean, the whole entire movie? Like fucking it was weird. It was a weird movie. You're very witty. Thanks, Ben. They would take you to collections for one darn movie. Yeah, for like $2.50. What was it? To the fucking candy was more money than the goddamn movie. And then like that was it. Netflix came and Blockbuster was gone. We had two. We had Blockbuster, and then across the street from Blockbuster there was Hollywood Movie. It was like a wannabe Blockbuster. So if Blockbuster didn't have it, you would just run across the street. That movie sucked. Remember the friggin' I wear an iron amulet around my neck from Never Ending Stories. Yes, I love that movie. How bad did you want the hell was the friggin' thing called? Holy shit. Why can't I remember it now? The dog thing. The flying dog dragon. God, why can't I remember his name? Holy shit, I'm having a friggin' brain fart. Oh my God. I love that thing. And I know its name. I just can't think right now. I love that thing. I wanted it so bad. I wanted my own. Well, who didn't? Soon cinemas might be done too. I know, Catherine. Falcor. Yeah, duh. Falcor. I wanted my own Falcor. But I think everybody did, right? Who wouldn't want their own Falcor? I wanted to name a dog Falcor. If I ever have like a white dog, I'm naming him Falcor. Never Ending Story. And then remember what was it? The Princess Bride. We rented that shit like crazy. I remember back when there was this little video shop around the corner from my house, and they had like the naughty section, the little fucking, you walk through these like little doors and you end up in the adult section with all the X-rated movies. Like me and my brother, we used to like go in there and like try to peek in, like, ooh, what's going on in there? You see all the creepy old men walking out of there. Ugh, creepy. We had a Hollywood across the street too. They would give free movie for kids. Really? Shit, mine never did. Oh my God, my brother was the worst. You'd stand there for like hours. He had to read every movie box. Like, just fucking rent the movie. Atreyu? Is that the name of what is that from? Princess Bride? God, I don't even remember. I haven't watched those movies in so long. I want to watch Goonies again. That's like my favorite movie from, well, that and Willy Wonka, but The back rooms with the curtains. Yeah, you'd see like all the creeps coming out of there. You're like, ugh. Like, ugh, who could even think of that now? It's the name of the boy and never ended story. I haven't seen that movie Mime in ages. I don't even remember the last time I saw it. Mega Mobster. Drive-ins are my favorite. You know what? They started doing drive-in movies over here. They have this huge blow-up screen. They don't do them in the winter. I guess it's a summer thing, but they have this huge blow-up screen. Why does nothing feel dry in my dryer right now? Like, I gotta turn this on again. Everything feels a little damp still. I hate that. But yeah, they were doing like drive-through movies. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. When COVID started, feels like our lives are never gonna go back to normal ever. Noah Hathaway. Who is that? He's the main character the boy is reading about in Never Ending Story. God, I haven't seen that movie. Like, I don't even remember the whole like premise of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't seen it in so long. I've watched it so many times, and my daughter loved it too. So I started all over. I gotta go back and like watch all those with my son. All like the old movies. I know every word Princess Bride. My son, I don't know if I could get him fucking to stand still long enough to watch a movie. That's the problem. I tried watching Home Alone with him. He liked that one. We tried watching what else? Elf. He can't sit still, my son. It's really hard to get him to sit down and watch a movie. Even if he's sitting, he's still moving. Like he'll be like climbing on you and like sitting on you, or like he has to be on top of you constantly. Remember Rock Biter? These hands are big and strong. No, I don't remember that. I remember Labyrinth. I loved that movie. That was a good movie. Princess Bride was my jam. I watched it so many times. I didn't realize so many people were into that movie. Cause like, I don't know, it was a kind of like, I guess, I don't know, was it that popular? I remember watching it a bunch of times. Don't ask me to remember any of the fucking names of the characters, but I remember watching it a million times because me and my brother used to love it. But like, I can't remember. Like, my brother is like one of those people where like he remembers all that shit. I can't remember that shit for the life of me. I remember the movies, like I remember like how it looked, but if you ask me to remember what it was about or like the characters' names, ain't happening. Some of the movies. But like that, I don't know. I can't remember all of it. I remember I watched Labyrinth again when I got older, and I was like, holy shit, I don't even remember half of this. The only thing that always stuck out to me in that movie was the fucking fushigi ball. That's not what it's called. But that ball that David Bowie had, the clear ball, I wanted to like be able to do that so bad. They have the bowl that you could get. It's called the fushigi or some shit. Look it up on YouTube. And then there's like people who do that. They like, I don't know, they sell that clear bowl and you could learn how to do all those crazy fucking hand movements that he did in the movie. And then I remember the hands, that fucking thing with all the hands coming out and the fart things that they stood on when they were walking through like a swamp or something. Yes, Audrey the Giant was it. I used to love him. Love him. I taught my son about him when he was like 3. I'm like, an Andre the Giant, because I loved wrestling when I was a kid. I know it's like so cheesy and fake, but we loved it. Me and my brother. I was such a tomboy. Like I never was into like girl things. I guess because I had an older brother, so it kind of like made me. You never saw Clueless? Love Shack, Sarah, get with the times, girl. You gotta watch Clueless. That's like the best movie ever. Clueless was good. It was Clueless was good because it was like they were kind of making fun of people like that, even though that's who they were. I don't know. It was such a good movie. That was one of my favorites from like when I was. Who didn't want to be Alicia Silverstone in like the fucking 90s? Like who didn't want to look like her, dress like her? I mean, come on. Clueless is a classic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Clueless over Mean Girls any day of the week. The Heathers over Mean Girls any day of the week. The Heathers was the fucking shit. That was a good movie. Breakfast Club, all those movies. The Burbs. Oh my god, remember that? That was a good movie too with Tom Hanks. Yes, I wanted her closet, the spinning closet. And she had that thing on like a little, it was like not an iPad because we didn't have iPads. I guess it was like a computer screen that like she could pick her outfits out. And it was like, ooh, Freddie Prinze Jr. That was, ooh, I loved him. Loved him. I had a little red flare skirt. Yes, I had one of those too, Beefers. Those were like really in style when I was in like 9th grade. Everybody used to walk around in those plaid skirts all the time. I liked her in The Crush. Oh shit, I remember that movie. The Crush. Oh my god. I bought a business suit a few years ago. It looks just like the Clueless outfit. I love the Clueless outfit. I always wanted to be her for Halloween. I kind of skipped the 90s. I checked out. I had no choice. I had to be around. That was like my high school years was the 90s. I really enjoy your channel as well as your content, and you do a great job of breaking all the information down that everyone understands. Well, thank you. Information. Don't forget Cruel Intentions. Yes, I remember that movie. That was like, yeah, when I was in high school. And the apple pie, not apple pie. I always say apple pie. American Pie came out when I was in high school. That was a good movie too. Bernie's Mittens. What's that? She was the best in the Aerosmith videos. Oh my god, I was obsessed with Aerosmith. I was in high school in the 90s too, 90 through 94. Stacy, so you're probably around my husband's age. Ryan Felipe. I was never into him. I liked Freddie Prinze Jr. He was more my type. I loved him. Loved him. Who's Bernie? I don't know who that is. Ryan Felipe had that typical like late 90s fucking blonde hair, blue eyes look like Justin Timberlake, and I don't know. But he, I mean, not saying I, wouldn't like, met him or anything. Wasn't he married or dating what's her name? Reese Witherspoon? I only liked Ryan Cruel Intentions. I think MM missed some comments. Yes, I did. I think so. I seen Aerosmith in concert 31 times. Bernie Sanders? You mean the old guy? What? He trended bigger. Oh, his mittens. I saw that, Soldier. That picture is like everywhere of him sitting there with his little. He looked like an old man, like somebody might have wheeled him in there. He looked so weird. Bernie Sanders. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Reese Witherspoon has a fucking TikTok. Who would have thought? Am I like the only person that doesn't TikTok? I don't know. I guess I have to get on there. Oh my gosh, you have not seen the person. No, I saw him. I saw him. He had those big, like, I don't know, were they green or brown or something? The big mittens. He looked like a mental patient. And he just sat there with his arms like folded on his lap. It was weird. But I guess he's old, right? How old is he? I also never seen a full episode. Sarah, me neither. I wasn't into it. That's why. I mean, I had watched it, but like never got into 90210 or Melrose Place or anything like that. I have a pair like them, but green converts to fingerless. That's all I wear is fingerless gloves. I edited Bernie's photo so it looks like he's sitting on my husband's lap. Why is that meme everywhere? Bella, because he looks crazy, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like the fashion at the let's see, I'll find it in case people don't know what they're talking about. Poor Bernie, old man. Bernie, hold on. Sanders. I thought that's what you guys are talking about because it's like the only Bernie I could think of, but I'm like, why would they be? We're talking about hot guys from the 90s. Why are they talking about Bernie Sanders? Mittens? It's like the number one. Oh no, they weren't green, they were brown. Yeah, they had like, what the fuck? Oh my god, they put the funniest things on here. Oh shit, this poor guy. Oh shit, I gotta find my phone. Hold on. Look at this poor guy. He was just sitting by himself because, COVID. And he looks crazy. I know, Carol, I don't have time for TikTok either. I got enough social media that I don't pay attention to. Look at him. Like, what the fuck? Oh, this is funny. He's sitting in the park. That actually looks so real, whoever did that. Not the people in the background, but him on the bench. They did a good Photoshop job there. Let me see. Dude, people are already making... No, look how cute that is. I want it. How to make Bernie mittens. Yo, he like set off a internet. He fucking owns the internet right now. What the fuck? Those mittens were ridiculous. He looks like a child. Is he like not married or something? Like, why was he there by himself just wearing those weird ass mittens? Like, who made those for him? I cannot believe people are... Look at this. They already have fucking shirts with him. What the fuck? This is too funny. Oh my God. Is this a whole slideshow? I need to see this. Poor guy. He's just an old man. Funny memes of Bernie Sanders and his inaugural mittens is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh my God, this is so funny. At least something good came. What the fuck is this thing on my screen? It looks like a bugger or something. Like, what the hell? Bernie Sanders goes viral with inauguration fashion choice. Oh my God. It couldn't even hear me. You couldn't hear anything. So weird. As soon as I turn this thing on, my sound goes out. How do you like that? God, StreamYards, get your shit together. Well, that's all right, because you couldn't hear it anyway, because I couldn't get the sound to go on. Every time I would put my mouse over the unmute thing on there, it would disappear, and I couldn't unmute it. So he wears the same coat. He wears the same coat to every event, which I find admirable. Well, seriously, that is. He's you know, he's like a normal dude with his mittens. Well, maybe not with the mittens, but wearing the same coat over and over again. Yeah, shit. Most rich people don't do that. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. So, soldier photos, I'm gonna have to find that later. I can't find my phone right now. Alexa, call my phone. Alexa, wake up. Somebody must have unplugged Alexa. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Now your suggested ADs on the side are just going to show you a plethora of, yeah, right, mitten options. Mittens were handmade and gifted to him 2 years ago. I'm Canadian. I know all this stuff. He's, ooh, cheese enchiladas. Ooh, those sound good. I'm going to go get myself, yeah, I better go soon because they're going to close. I'm going to get myself some Panera. I eat Panera like it's going out of style. I love it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I just love Panera. I love their broccoli cheddar soup. I can't help it. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. I rather a hand muff. Oh yeah, that would be cute. That was a weird style choice though. He's like, let me wear my handmade mittens. I'm a grown man with handmade mittens. Anybody else's kids chew through their fucking masks? Because my son chews holes in them. All of his masks have a hole in like the one side. That kind of worries me. He's great for America. Sorry, not sorry, but most of the world is happy Trump and his family are gone. I mean, I ain't saying anything, but I don't mind that he's not the president anymore. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I know there's people out there that want to probably choke me, but he scares me. Sorry, he just does. Call me a snowflake. Call me a snowflake. But I'm kind of scared. I mean, kind of happy. Val, what'd you make? God, I wish I cooked more. It's so hard to cook when we're fucking out all the time. I'm not home ever. I mean, I'm home during the day, but we're like home. We're bye Trump poo. Yep. They're still like pressing on with this fucking what do you call it? Impeachment thing. Crazy. But, you know, he was too quiet. There's all stuff coming out now. Like, pretty much everybody's saying that, like, it was, well, obviously, it was bullshit that this voter fraud and all this shit. And he was trying to basically, there was somebody else today that I heard that he was trying, the attorney general, that he was trying to, like, basically bribe into saying that these like election fraud shit. I mean, it's just crazy. Yep, impeached 2 times, the only president in history. Fucking crazy. Like, why? Why would you leave all, like, I don't know. I guess he's just narcissist and he can't accept that he lost an election. Crazy. So many lies. Yeah, it's just scary. Scary to me that somebody like could get crazy like that. I'm waiting for him to do some type of what do you call it? Some kind of interview, you know? Because did he get his Twitter back yet? I don't know why I give a shit what he has to say, but I got my youngest. Oh, Michelle, that's the worst with the glasses. It happens to me all the time. Jules, goodbye and have a great birthday. I know it's like late by you, but tomorrow when you wake up, I know it's hard this year and, you know, it's lonely for, you know, with this COVID shit going on, but you got us. We're here. So you could always write to me or, you know, you got me on Facebook, so you could hit me up anytime, girl. And I hope you have a great birthday tomorrow. Ooh, enchiladas making me hungry, really hungry. I'm gonna go to salad though. I'm so boring. I got like the most plain salad. I'm so boring when it comes to food. Don't judge me. Trump will never get Twitter again. Oh, I thought he was just like, he was permanently banned now. Shit. Oh my God. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. And then that other guy, what the fuck is his name? My cousin follows this dude. I forget his name. He started some other site, but apparently it's banned from like Apple and whatever. It's crazy. You need whose recipe, Soldier? They should have done that 4 years ago. Yeah, they should have. He said some crazy shit on Twitter. There has to be like a collection somewhere of like his craziest tweets. Somebody should like publish a book, Trump's craziest tweets in his over his presidency. Hold on, I gotta find this meatloaf recipe so I remember to send it to. There it is. Is this it? Yep, this is it. So I sent it. It's so crazy. My dad made this shit so much that like the book literally just opens right to it, even though it's like, how many pages in this book? This cookbook? 500 and something. Oh shit, Nope, 570 something pages. Let me just make sure this is the right one. Ooh, I really would love to make this right now, but that's not happening. That's not happening. Who just came in here and said that I explained things good? I didn't understand what they were talking about. They were like, you give the information. What information? Do I? Do I? Hold on a second. Where the fuck is the meatloaf thing? I just want to make sure because there's, yeah, this is it. Because there's 3 different meatloaf recipes in this book for some reason. Oh my God, the tweets that would be happening right now would be ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, beef eggs, it's really good. I don't know. I wasn't like the biggest meatloaf fan in the world, but this one's like really tasty. Like it came from something because the book that it comes from is a book that is a collection of all different recipes from like the back of like food boxes. And so I don't know what it came with. Like I don't know where it comes from. It might say it in the little paragraph. I'm not sure. But it's really good. I mean, I enjoy it. He made his grand exit with a ban. So he's permanently banned. Holy shit, man. That's kind of funny. But kind of, I mean, to be honest with you, I thought it was a little fucked up that they were censoring him at first. But then, like, once the whole thing happened with the Capitol, I was kind of like, yeah, he needs to be, like, banned or something. But, you know, people are like, oh, they're breaking, you know, somebody wrote this and it really made a lot of sense to me. They were like, it's a, you know, they're like, oh, he's, you know, they're censoring him and freedom of speech and everything. But, you know, we forget these companies, these are private companies. The government is not allowed to censor. So, you know, we can't be, the government can't tell us, but a private company has a right to say, well, you know, this is not in our guidelines or a terms of service. You're breaking our rules. And they have that right. So really, he wasn't, you know, it wasn't a freedom of speech or his rights weren't being taken away because they could censor all of us too. And they do. They censor normal people if you put something on there that breaks their terms of service. So, right, he was lying, spreading lies. And I mean, it is dangerous when you're that powerful to go on a public platform like that and fucking lie to people. It's kind of scary. I guess all the idiots, Democrats that voted for him feel stupid now, huh? Just saying. All right, I found my phone. It was outside and it's like frozen right now. But all right, it's 9 o'clock. I gotta get off of here because I seriously gotta go to Panera before they close. Otherwise, I'm gonna starve to death tonight. And I'm gonna have to eat fast food. I hate fast food. I eat it sometimes, but it's rare. I know Panera is not like the healthiest food in the world, but it's better than McDonald's. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna call it quits. My brother was in Facebook jail for posting something political. See, happens to the best of us. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming. Hummingbird, I can't leave until you say your line. I can't go. And beef eggs, I'm sending you that right now. I just took a picture of it. Yes, there you go. All right, she said it. We're good. We're good. I will see you guys around. I'm sure I'll be back during the day. I will, Val. I'll get you big old cup. And you bring me some enchiladas because I'd much rather have those right now. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the future. I don't know. I'll be around somewhere. But I hope you guys had fun. And it was a nice, calm, pleasant chat. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm out. Peace out.